G'day guys, my name's Knight and welcome back to the Save Data Racing series. This time we're doing round 8.5 technically, so a bonus round where Walu and Turtle are going to be duking it out in a race themselves while I simply watch. This is going to be for bonus points, so that they can catch up a little bit in the overall championship points, which I believe I have here. So just a recap of the points. I am leading with 37, with Walu on 35, and Turtle on 34. So pretty close, and it will be very close after the end of this race. We are partway through a practice session here at Laguna Seca with the Copper Montanas. It is early morning for the practice, but we are going to be running midday for the race, so don't worry about the lighting too much.
I do kind of like it, though.
It is a nice atmospheric.
Especially when you go over the hill with the sun rising.
Kind of want to schedule a, 7 a.m. Laguna Seca race someday.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You know, it's all about, everyone talks about night races, this and that, but what about the morning races?
The morning races, yeah. You know what? I'll put it in my list. 7 a.m. Laguna Seca race.
In a car that has headlights, or no? I don't know. I guess we can think about it.
I mean, headlights would be preferable, yes.
Preferable, sure. Okay. We'll give them that.
Alright.
If you pick more of a summer date, there might be some more sun.
Possibly.
Well, but, yeah, it is. I mean, daylight savings time is tonight.
Fair.
For us, so. How's my stream looking and sounding? Can I actually be heard on my stream this time?
I will check in a moment. I'm just running the Discord alerts that I completely forgot about. Streaming now.
I assume it should be all good, but...
Potentially, let me grab your stream. I believe it is in the description of mine. That should be the link. That looks like it. Let's see. Alright, well I can hear myself.
You can hear yourself, that's good, and you can hear the car and the crew chief and all the...
What the fuck?
I can hear you. I can hear crew
What's
chief.
your name?
All good.
Bloody hell, that is...
You are a fucking bitch.
Damn.
Something has definitely happened with Turtle.
Sergio, fuck you. Literally on a second faster lap, and he just gets in my way.
Oh no. Sergio
I was so much faster than he
Jimenez.
was.
Play the We Have Beef Arby's mean commercial.
I have no back arrow, I just realized.
Yes, you did knock your arrow off there. Also,
I have arrow again, isn't that crazy?
my god.
I love this, nice sunrise going over the corkscrew.
This is an
that's
interesting
amazing.
camera angle. When you're going through the corkscrew, the trackside camera just loves to stay at the top of the corkscrew.
I mean, I get
I
it.
don't know why I have to change the camera angle to fix it. It's very weird. We'll see if it keeps doing that in the race. It doesn't follow you, it just watches the cars coming over the crest.
Ow.
So I have to, every time it does that, I have to
Gonna
just
make you
change
do
the
more
camera
work.
angle. Yep. See, this is why we need a separate race director instead of me running as the race director and broadcaster.
We'll get there someday.
One day. But yes, at the moment I'm having to run director, which means we got a bunch of screen clutter and I can enable and disable a few other things as well. But it does mean I can look at timings live, so
that's not such a bad
very
thing.
useful. Yes, I can bring up the timings. I don't know what splits and standings do because they make no difference. I assume that'll happen during the race, and that'll be related to this menu maybe. I can turn on the map, I can turn on the overview, all of which are quite nice. But we will see how this goes. As Turtle comes around, I need to bring up this. Hang on. I've entirely forgotten to do this. Sure. No, that's SVG. I don't need an SVG. I should have done this before I started, but I didn't think about it.
All good.
Can I screenshot that page? Thank you. Wait, no, that's not going to help me at all. Technical difficulties, it's fine.
We're ironing it out before the race. All good.
Exactly.
Your quickest overall.
I can just screenshot.
Sector 3 time is quick.
Capture. Save image, I guess.
The guy behind has just done a 31.76.
Alright. I don't suppose there's any way to like pin that on top of the page. Probably not, so I'll just chuck that over there. Okay. That is going to be the track map so that I can memorize which corners are which.
Sector 1 is quick.
That sounds very
Tyre
useful.
temperatures are good.
Yes.
As Turtle comes down into the corkscrew. Got another car behind it. Oh, he's a little bit sideways down the corkscrew. That was kind of close. But he manages to make it through rain. No, he does not successfully go through Rainy Curve.
Sector 2 is 0.34
Bloody
off the
hell.
pace.
That was definitely a wipeout on turn 9. Now, where is Walu? Walu is up in first, just coming through Rainy Curve now. Through
Which
turn
one's
10,
Rainy
nice
Curve?
and,
The one after
turn
the
9.
corkscrew.
Yeah, just after the corkscrew. Let's come into turn 11. Nice and easy. Turn 11 tends to be a first gear corner, so it's not always easy to get. It's pretty easy to cut, actually, and get a track limit.
Sector 3 time is fast.
This
It's
track
like-
is a little easy to cut, easier than you might
It is.
think. So
It is,
definitely got to
it
be
is.
careful of that.
The guy behind has just done
Those
a
curves just look too
31.74.
delicious.
For sure.
Those are some yummy sausage curbs.
As Walu heads through turn 4, let's jump for an onboard lap so we can see just what it's like racing at. I don't actually have the race time right now. I suppose that's one thing missing from the race director view.
8 something?
Probably. Yeah, it's 8. Well, we've been going for 20 minutes, so 8:19 in the morning. There you go. There we go.
Yeah.
I can figure it
there
out
you
from
go.
that. Yeah.
Oh.
I assume that's probably something that the race broadcaster has access to, but as a race director, I do not, unfortunately.
You're not allowed to know what time it is, just...
Apparently. I'm just, I guess, controlling the camera for the missing race broadcaster.
Left side.
pulling double duty because the broadcaster was like, I'm not paid enough
Exactly.
for this.
Yeah, maybe we should, actually pay anyone anything.
Sector 3 is
but
0.32 off the pace.
we don't have the budget for that at the moment.
Nah,
People get paid to do this?
We don't.
Ah,
There we go. As
time to fix that.
as Walu sets a 1:31.542 on that last lap. Not too bad.
KKG, 10
How's
minutes to
Turtle
go.
going?
That's 10
Turtle
minutes
is
left.
actually
Sector 1 time is good.
pretty much right ahead of Walu there.
Oh,
In the little bit of a pack just ahead of Walu. He
okay, I see.
comes around turn 6 onto a very whole straight, very wide onto the sand.
Oh no,
the
oh no,
gravel
what am
trap.
I doing?
What are you doing? I can't
Hold your
tell
line.
because of that camera. Let's go on board.
Stay right.
we're just gonna send it
Too
right
wide
now.
through the corkscrew.
Off the pace.
Oh boy.
On your right.
Yeah, I don't
Stay
know why
right.
that camera just breaks every time. But anyway,
Well, it was a good pass.
nice. Indeed, it was. Too wide through the corkscrew went well there. As Turtle makes a dive up the inside through the final corner. Does get a bit slow, but it's perfectly fine. He makes the pass stick. again, this is all practice, so
Sector
don't
3
matter
is
too much.
1.9
That was
seconds
last
off
lap,
the pace.
133.5, and Turtle a 139.1. And Turtle goes
side.
wide again
Clear left.
on, is that turn 2, the Andretti hairpin. I will probably have these corners memorized by the end of this.
Yeah, the first one should be the Andretti hairpin.
It's actually technically
Sector
turn
one
2,
time's
because
okay.
turn 1 is the kink just after the
Oh,
start line.
true.
As you go over the crest.
That's a good point.
It's too wide again, heading into turn 5. Not too bad of a line there for Turtle. Still too wide though. As he manages to get the position for turn 6.
Sector 2 is 0.32 off
Heads
the
up
pace.
there straight with no problem at all. Is the camera going to work as we go into the corkscrew
Mind
this
these track
time?
limits, please, KG.
It does. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That was not too bad of a run through the corkscrew there for Turtle. Oh, this guy, the 63, is having a look, trying to get past again. But Turtle manages to successfully block for now. There is a clone of Turtle right behind as well. A little bit of a nudge through the final corner. Turtle is not going to let this guy pass, so he should have a decent run as Walu heads through the Andretti hairpin onto his next lap.
Yep.
There is no one around Walu at the moment.
There was a guy behind me, but maybe he went into the pits.
It does seem like that, yes. Because there is no one vaguely near Walu. Meanwhile, Turtle is still fighting this 63 car. They come down now towards turn 4. Poor Turtle just clips in front of the 63. I don't actually know. I suppose I can click on the car on the map, can I? No. That would be useful. There's no way for me to tell who that is. Unfortunately. Because
He's in 15th place.
15th, okay. That's Silveira. Alright, as Turtle now has to deal with his clone as well through the corkscrew.
Oh!
A little bit of a slide from Turtle.
All
Does
clones.
let both. Silveira, oh, a little bit of a hit on Silveira, but that's okay. Silveira and was it Douglas is the other guy, I think. Where is Douglas?
Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace.
I might be able to find him in this list. Daniel, no. Where am I blind? The race director may be blind.
That's not something you want to hear.
That's
about
definitely not
your
something you want to
race
hear.
director.
Hello, Silveira.
Sector 1 time was good.
Sesquim or Kesquim, Campos.
It'd be worse if it was one of your
Silveira.
spotters.
True.
True.
Junior, Passetti, Romero, Sonderman, Jens, Mello, the other Silveira, Berry, Finger.
Okay, KG, 5 minutes to go.
Saws. Okay. I'm not blind. His name is just Saws, not Douglas. Anyway,
Sector 2 time was
Turtle
good.
is just completely
Yay.
off the road between
Yeah, I got a lag spike right
5
in the
and
turn.
6.
Track
Oh,
limits,
that
it's
is
not
very unfortunate.
I had a leg spike going up the hill fairly early on, but I definitely noticed that I gotta I can brake late going into the corkscrew on like fresh tires, but the more the tires wear,
Yeah,
I have to brake earlier,
makes
otherwise I slide right through that.
that makes sense. That does make sense.
Then I take the Zanardi line.
Glorious.
Hey, it worked for him.
It did. It did. So I feel like for this stream in particular, where is my game capture?
Did I break enough? Come on. No, I broke too much.
Oh no. we are going to disable the capture cursor so that my cursor doesn't get in the way of this one. Alright. This turtle comes out of the pits. Walu goes through turn 5, I believe. Yep. Heading up to the rahal straight. Not too bad. Nice and easy through turn 6. Heading up the hill. Again, no one is even vaguely around.
It's a bit well on your right side tyres.
Plenty of clear air. Down. Ooh, little
The guy behind
bit
has
of a
just done
moment for the corkscrew, but that's not
131.54.
too bad.
Yeah, when you got them tires,
Yeah. Mechanical fault for Space Turtle. I assume that's why you retired or returned to pits.
Yeah, we could say it was a mechanical fault. And I
Did you
didn't
run
just
out of
completely
fuel?
run out of fuel because I knew
I was gonna say
but
you ran out of fuel.
that is definitely a mechanical fault and not my fault whatsoever.
Sector 3 is
Well, the
0.7
game
off
calls
the
it a
pace.
mechanical fault, so it's fine.
the gas man did not. Well, I mean, it could even just be that the fuel cell didn't accept.
The turtle just
The
got
load
another
either.
track limits.
So that time didn't matter anyways.
Yep,
I just came out the
that is
pits.
your out lap. As Walu cruises through turn 4, still no problem at all. What was Walu's last lap time?
Sector one's quick.
131.4. Still not quite at his best, which is 130.9. Meanwhile, Turtle's best, 135.1. I have seen Turtle do better here, so we'll see if he can pull that off in qualifying.
Track is probably a lot
The only place it matters.
cooler
2 minutes to go.
than it will be too.
Yes, the track is quite cold. It is very early morning. Well, early morning by American standards, I guess.
The guy behind has just done a 131.49.
I am definitely not used to having the sun be this low and dark at 8 a.m. You do you, Northern Hemisphere.
It's also
You do
November,
you.
so it's winter.
Yes, but still, even in winter, you do you, Northern Hemisphere.
Well, this is the West Coast too, so like I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, I just know Northern Hemisphere, like, especially when you go really far north, it's just very different to what I'm used to. I'm used to
Well,
sun
yeah.
rising at like 4 or 5 a.m. and then setting at about 5 p.m. 6
Now see,
p.m.
I'm like in the summer, sun setting at like 8 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah,
So
that's definitely late. It's always pitch black by 7 here.
interesting. No matter what time of year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Seen a bit of
Yeah,
wear
it's
on
either
the front
like
tyres.
5 o'clock or 7 or 6
Sector one
o'clock
time's
or
okay.
6:30 or whatever that the sun will go down. Right now, as we are coming into the latter
There's a pack of
half
cars.
of spring. As we go into the latter half of spring, sunset is 6:08 p.m. and sunrise is 4:54 a.m.
What?
I was having a couple of troubles in the Andretti hairpin. Ooh,
It's
a little
always
bit
his turn.
on the dirt, yeah. Andretti hairpin isn't easy to do. It is quite difficult.
How's this pit entry?
Black, P1.
Especially if we want to do it really fast.
Let's see if Walu does get it slowed down before the pit entrance.
Took it a little conservatively, but
Yeah, but that's okay.
oh. I mean,
As we
yeah.
watch Turtle head up the hill towards turn 6. Pretty much clear air around him as the session has come to an end.
All right. I got 130. I can be happy with that.
Indeed. Turtle, not too bad of a run through the corkscrew. There was still a little bit of tire smoke from that that I saw, but that seems to happen quite a bit.
Oh, I felt it.
Apparently, Sector 2 is where I give up a little bit, but I do good in the Sector 1 and 3.
And a little bit wide on the final turn. Coming onto the front straight. Turtle is now just drifting it and into the wall. Across the line. Across the line for
I probably could have got a better time, but I just didn't care.
Finishing with
a
a
136.6.
finishing with a flare.
Indeed, indeed.
If I wasn't so close to the wall, I feel like I could have gone for the finish line sideways.
Fair.
Practice session
All right.
over.
There we go. So at the end of the practice session, Walu has finished with a 130.971 and Turtle has finished with a 135.145. So we'll see how this goes in the qualifying session.
Yep. 10 minutes.
As we go into very bright daylight now.
Bump that, yeah. Now it's
Like it's only 2 hours earlier.
8 laps of fuel's probably fine.
Should be. We have 10 minutes of qualifying. And the first cars are coming out of the pit lane as Castro, Justino, and Jimenez head out onto the track. Turtle is now exiting the lane inside of another car. We can ignore that for now.
They were making babies. Nothing crazy.
As it
It
happens.
was inside finger. Ah, I see.
I can't see anything. I'm just going the track. I don't even care.
Yeah, that's... It. I guess it is pretty hard to see when there's a finger inside you.
Yep.
Turtle tried finger. Anyways.
Alright. Anyway. As we watch Turtle in the Easy Data car go around on his outlap. Plenty of cars out on the track for this qualifying session.
You gonna go,
29
Campus?
cars. A lot of traffic to deal with. Campos is just staying there. Might
Well.
be waiting for you. Yeah, he was waiting for you.
Oh, those two
He's
guys
coming
were...
out behind you.
Oh, I wonder if it was like waiting for like... Because all the cars behind went, so like then I was next in line, so I wonder.
The job done.
Could be the case.
Could be.
That camera's broken again. Let me change it. There we go.
Alright, well, I certainly waited. Jesus.
Whoops. Careful on that pit
Car
exit.
left.
Normally I don't take it like
Hold your
that, but...
Hold your line.
As Turtle comes around the final
Still
corner
there.
onto the front.
Clear
Ooh,
left.
very wide.
Alright, well, I left in more than enough room to have nice clear track. So.
I don't think Turtle had a very good run onto the straight, but let's see how he goes as he starts his first qualifying lap. First flying lap down through turn 1 into the Andretti hairpin turn 2. A little wide through the first part, not too bad through the second half. Come around to turn 3. Not quite hitting the apex, but still taking the corner nicely. And again, camera is too low in turn 4 for me to tell if he even got close to the apex, but that's fine. Alright, can he make turn 5 without problem? He can. Probably a little bit conservative there, but that's okay. Turn 6, you do have to lift and brake a little bit. Looks like Turtle makes that perfectly. And we go down into the corkscrew. Little bit of tire spin, a little bit of
Leader
slow.
has just done a
Otherwise,
132.07.
doesn't seem to be too slow. We come around the final 2 corners. Should be able to take turn 10 there
Leader has just
in
done a
third gear, and
132.00.
then turn 11 is a first gear corner. Turtle gets out of it with a tiny little waggle, but gets out nicely, and he sets a 133.838. Pretty good for a first lap there. As we join Walu coming onto the Rahal straight. Let's see what he can do for his first flying lap. Down through the corkscrew. Nice and smooth. No wheel spin this time. That was
Yep.
a good line. Down the rainy curve. No problem. Sounded like a little bit of a misshift through 10, but I'm not entirely sure on that one.
I sometimes go down to second. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it's like your brain automatically goes into second.
Yeah.
As well, it comes across the line and does a 1:30.616 on his first flying lap. That is incredibly fast. As we join Turtle on the dirt. That was an interesting line through the corkscrew.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5
Probably a
minutes.
common line for Turtle at this point, but that's okay. A little bit of a fight now with the two cars behind, the 00 and the 98. But Turtle
Sector 1
manages,
is quick.
goes a little bit wide on the final corner, which lets them catch up again. As long as Turtle can just have clear air ahead of him, though, he should be able to set some lap times with that last one. Being a 1:35.057, so not the best, but to be fair, we did see him go off the track. As the 00 car goes up the inside and pushes Turtle off the track through the Andretti hairpin and causes a spin. We may need to investigate that 00. I don't actually know who Romera, or is this the clone? Okay, that's the other 00. Where's the 00 that we were looking
There are
at?
multiple 00s.
I believe there might be. Romera is the main
Sector
one.
3 time is quick.
Unless it was Romera. That could have been Romera. It just seems like Romera's quite far around the track.
You think you might have gone outside of track limits there?
Whoop. Oh, man.
You're locking your front
Let's
left
go
wheel.
cockpit view on some of these. 70,
On your right, clear
27.
right.
Alright. Yeah, it could have been Romero then. Oh no, it's Chorley. There we go.
You're in pole.
Chorley is the other 00.
Brake
As we
temperatures are
join...
fine.
Oh, that was Turtle going onto the dirt, I believe, as we watch the 22 around the final corner. We'll switch to Turtle. There he is. Yep. Let's see... Not sure if that's going to be a faster lap, considering we did see him on the dirt. No, it is not. Wallow, in fact, Wallow, though, has set a
Take a bit
faster
away of
lap
your right side tyres.
on the previous lap. Was a 1:30.1. So
Yeah,
that's
I
pretty
wiped out
good.
on this lap, though.
That's not
I
great.
went wide through the hairpin and then kind of caught the dirt, but
Mm.
I-
That's
it's not like
okay. Well,
my pole's really that much in jeopardy, so.
no, the next AI below you is 1.337 seconds behind, so I don't think you have to care too much about that.
Mm-hmm.
As we join Turtle again through turn 5. Get a
Sector
little
3
bit of a
is
slipstream up the hill, that
050
could
off the
help,
pace.
depending on how this lap has
That's
gone
2 minutes left.
so
2 minutes.
far.
Okay, KG, you've got half your fuel left.
Maybe not the fastest through turn 6 onto the rear hole straight. Let's see if he can do anything through the corkscrew. Okay, that was a pretty good run through the corkscrew, actually, for Turtle. That was a really good run. Let's see what he can do. Through rainy. Oh, that's off the road.
Sector 1
That is not
0.39
great.
off the pace.
That's definitely going to cost Turtle a bit of time on that lap. And I believe there is only going to be time for one more qualifying lap after this. We can have a look at what that lap is. That was a 1:34.563. So I think that final,
Sector 2 time is okay.
just going off the road at Rainy Curve, has seemed to have affected that lap time quite a bit. And Turtle spun it on Andretti. That's unfortunate. That's going to be session over for Turtle then. Oh well. As we see Walu diving into the pits at the end here.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Turtles
box
causing a
occupied.
couple of problems for the AIs here.
Who's in my
But I
pit
suppose-
box?
Session's over, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. Who is in your pit box?
This guy is.
Ah, 23.
Well, have
Someone's
fun
having fun
with
in the
that
wall again?
view.
Turtles decided to just
oh.
do donuts at the end of this session.
Yeah, why not?
Probably the first time I've seen someone do donuts for last place, but hey, we take these. Yeah, he's literally doing donuts. Oh my god. Good job.
These are long pit stops
Yeah.
for fuel and
Nice.
tires.
Oh yeah, these. Just
Ah,
joined to
yeah.
see absolute
It makes
anarchy.
sense.
Well, welcome. That's probably what's going to happen throughout a lot of this race.
Welcome, welcome. Enjoy the race.
Welcome, Kahaku. Indeed, as the qualifying session comes to an end, let's have a look at some of these other cars just finishing their laps. Daniel going through Rainy Curve. He's a second place car. This probably isn't going to be a faster lap, but we'll see. Going through turn 10 and turn 11 onto the front straight.
I'll edit my setup and put the fuel back in.
Nice clean run. Does he improve? I don't
So-
think so. No, he does not. Alright, let's watch Vigens, the number 40 car. Going on to Ray Hall straight now.
So it
Heading
looks
up
like
the
we'll
hill.
need 2 pit stops, huh?
Quite likely, yes.
Yeah.
As
According to the
James
thing, it's
comes down through
28,
the
26 laps
corkscrew.
for 88 liters, so...
Yeah, that checks out. I think we did like 28 laps or something, or between like 27 to 30 laps on, was it Long Beach with these things? So,
yeah.
and there we go. That's the end of the session. First place was Walu with a 130.1. Meanwhile, Turtle came in last with a 133.8. Not too far behind the 28th car, though. So,
I
still
cleaned
not
up-
a bad effort.
I cleaned up
Not a
Sector
bad
2
effort
pretty
at all.
good, but Sector 1 is definitely where I... make
Indeed,
hay.
indeed.
Uh,
Have any of you checked out the new Forza? I'm mixed on it. I've just seen videos on it, and honestly, I
That's
do
Paul,
not intend
67
on
laps.
buying it anytime soon. If
Mm.
ever. We'll see. Anyway, as we head onto the starting grid.
I'm interested
Everyone
in
is-
Forza Horizon, but less in Forza Motorsport.
Yeah,
I
I,
feel
like
like I
the
have
previous Forza
enough
Motorsports, but obviously you
better
can't buy them
sims.
anymore. So,
Well, yeah. Alright. So I got the right
Yeah.
pit strategy enabled. I got the right fuel enabled. I am
so
good
we'll just wait
to
for these
go.
guys to finish up setting things up. Walu
Alright.
has a supporter in chat with Kahaku. Go Waluigi cubed.
Thank you, Kohaku. I will do my best starting from pole. Try not
See
to
if you can
mess
hold on
things
to
up
it.
too much.
Indeed. You've got Daniel and Late right behind you, probably going to be looking for positions.
I'm just gonna focus up in 29th place and try to do my best here.
Try and get as many
Do
positions
your
as
best.
you can, yeah.
You got this, Turtle. You can do it.
So I'm gonna be quiet, because I'm gonna be focusing up.
That's
That's
all
fine.
good.
That's perfectly good. Nate's
Okay,
been
it's
being
all
good
good.
as the announcer.
I'm doing my best. As the lights go out, and we are underway for 67 laps, 150 miles around Laguna Seca in the Copper Montanas. Luigi gets off the front row perfectly and already pulls a nice gap. If we can pull this up, we can actually see the live timing. He is already 0.5 seconds ahead of second place as we come through turn 3. Meanwhile, looks like Turtle has made a bit of a jump up into 25th place. Pretty good.
Nice.
But he is in the middle of the pack, side by side through turn 4 with the 99. Makes the move stick, I believe. And now
start.
makes a move on the 82. And that should be a pretty easy one to get. Yes, it is. Oh, 82 still overlapping. That's fine. Okay. Turtle has got the position as we come up into the Rahal straight. A little bit of a gap now between Turtle and the car ahead. But that is okay. Walu now having a 2-second gap over second place. So already just running away with it at the beginning of this race. Still a nice run through the corkscrew. Up into 23rd place. Not too bad. Oh, as he goes onto the dirt, try not to over throttle it. Loses a few positions, goes down into 26th. As they come into the final corner now. Turtle makes a dive up in the inside, or looks to the inside, doesn't quite go for it. As they come onto the front straight at the end of lap 1. Turtle made up 3 positions from the beginning. That's a pretty decent first lap. Meanwhile, Walu has gapped 2.5 seconds on the field there. As Turtle makes his way back up to 25th. He's going to be looking to get past the 17 car here on turn 3. He looks for it, doesn't quite make it. Alright, is he going to make the pass stick in turn 4? No, nowhere to go. But he's still right on the tail. Will he make the most of the chance into turn 5? We'll see. Might be too far back. Yes, he is too far back. See if he can get a slipstream. Probably not going to get anything into turn 6 here. It's not a very good passing position. And Turtle is too far back. He just needs to try and get some slipstream as Fyra tries to... Oops, that camera's broken again.
Uh-oh.
Fyra tries to catch up. He is right on the rear end of Turtle now. Goes for the outside pass, cannot make it stick. As Turtle comes into turn 10. Little bit on the dirt.
130.94.
The final massive dive into the final corner. Doesn't quite get the 17 though. As Hibernon Seisny, however you pronounce that, manages to keep his lead. Walu now having a 4-second gap over second place. Coming into turn 4 there now. As Turtle makes a move on whatever his name is.
Some person.
Actually, Seisny loses a lot of positions down into 28th. I think he got pushed onto the dirt a little bit there. I don't know if that was Turtle's fault or not, but Turtle makes it up into 24th place. Does have a little bit of time to try and catch up to Passetti, as he is 1.4 seconds behind.
The gap to Daniel
But he
behind
does
is
have to be
increasing.
careful
It's now
because
4.3.
Farrier is really close behind. Farrier's looking all over the place through turn 6 onto Rahal Straight. Gonna look for the outside. Can't make it stick as the 23 car gets into here. Coelho looking into the corkscrew. Makes a move on Farrier. Does make it stick, but Farrier's looking up the inside. They're side by side now as they go. Farrier makes the position back. And Turtle and this battle group head into the final corner again. A little bit of a nudge, but no problems there as they come around. While they're now a 5-second gap. I think potential mistakes and pit stops are going to be the main thing that pull Walu back at this point. So we're just
Lag
going to keep
spike when
focusing
I
down
don't
here.
need it.
Lag spikes as well.
Not
Lag
that I
spikes
ever need it,
very
but
much.
It could be
Yes.
in the absolute worst.
Yes.
Lag
can
spikes are
very
like my
easily-
mechanical failures.
Indeed.
Part of
Lag spikes can
racing.
very easily ruin Walu's day, so we'll see how he goes with that as he heads onto the Rahal Straight nicely. Looks
Plus,
like
I
the
am on
battle-
soft tires, so if I don't handle
True,
the worn
true.
tires as well.
This is true. The battle for 24th has died
It's kind
down
of
a
easy to
little
make
bit.
more mistakes later in a run.
Everyone has eased in. Oh, but Faria is looking as they go up Rahal straight again. Gonna try and make a move on the outside through the corkscrew. Turtle covers it. Coelho wants a piece of the action as well. Again, these three cars battle it out. And again, they go too wide through Rainy Curve. Faria and Coelho. But Faria keeps the position, and all this while Silveira is looking, waiting for one of these guys to make a mistake, to pounce. As Coelho actually makes a move and gets the position into the final corner. They're going to be looking for Turtle. They probably know he's weak through the first corner, as Turtle does go wide through Andretti hairpin. And loses the position to Coelho. Or comes back in, makes contact with Silveira, who makes a move on Faria. Faria has actually fallen back a couple of positions now. As Turtle looks to the inside of Coelho. Doesn't quite have the pace to make that move. Just needs to try and catch up. Try not to let Coelho get too far ahead as they come up the hill towards turn 6. And that sounded like Turtle was in the wrong gear through turn 6, which slows him down and puts him in the firing line for Silveira and Faria. That looks like there was a little bit of contact between Faria and Silveira, sorry. But they make it through the corkscrew nice and easy. Coelho, meanwhile. Oh, Turtle off the road again at Rainy Curve. That seems to be a problem. And Turtle, massive spin to the infield. Loses all of his positions. Can he get back onto the road? He's losing precious seconds here as he finally manages to get back on the road. 14 seconds behind the car ahead. That does not work very well, as Faria and Silveira still go side by side into Andretti hairpin. Who's going to come out on top? It is going to be Faria, who takes the inside line nicely. Meanwhile, Walu still cruising, almost 8-second lead. Meanwhile, the fight for second place is indeed on. There is not much of a gap between Pachenki, Light, and Daniel. Pachenki has a tiny bit of a gap on Light, but ooh, Daniel's looking. Of course, changing there is going to break the camera. That's okay.
Oh. Man, I'm
making
eating that curb in the rainy corner, I guess.
Rainy curve, yeah.
I haven't gotten a track limit yet, but the last couple laps have been like definitely hitting that curb. So those are the kind of mistakes that can undo an 8-second lead.
Indeed. Meanwhile, Faria and Silveira
If it
are
unsettles
still
the car too
fighting.
much.
Coelho has got a comfortable lead there. And now Campos is just waiting for Faria and Silveira to make a mistake. Let's have a look throughout the rest of the field. Justino having a look on Mello. Is he going to make a move into Andretti hairpin? Let's have a watch. He does get quite close. Not good enough though. Oh, he does look for the inside line. Makes a little bit of contact. Pushes Mello off onto the dirt, but does not get the position. Is there anyone else that is pretty close? Oh, it looks like Rampanelli and Stevenson are having a little bit of a battle. Rampanelli almost pushing, or almost trying to do a pit maneuver there on Stevenson.
Dang. CPUs are cutthroat.
Yeah, but they do manage to keep it clean there. Battle for the lead is still pretty close. Oh, as Daniel tries to go to the outside of Late, going into the hairpin, does not work. It does not work there, but they do manage to keep their current positions. Walu goes around the final corner with a massive lead. Turtle now 34 seconds behind the car ahead. Definitely losing time. I'm wondering if something else may have happened while we weren't watching. Maybe his tires also would have taken a bit of a beating from that spin. As we again watch Faria, who has now been passed by. Oh, we joined Walu, who is completely off the track there at turn
I have a
three.
leg
Suspension
spike,
damage there.
and I couldn't
That's not
brake.
good. That's letting the rest of the field catch up as Walu starts dropping positions. Walu has dropped down into 6th,
Car right.
now probably 7th as Chorley looks
Still
to the
there.
inside,
I'm
makes
gonna
the
have to fix
move.
this damage
Still
too.
there.
Ooh, Walu down.
Still
That's
there.
not a good sign.
Hold your line.
Still dropping
Clear right.
positions down now behind Finger in
Carry
9th
minor wear on
place.
your right side tyres.
Pachenki is now our race leader. Daniel, in all of that chaos, managed to get past late and is now looking for a pass on Pachenki. Looks for the inside at the first part of the corkscrew, does not go for it, thinks better of it.
Oh man,
Falls in behind.
under braking.
Sounds like Walu is struggling here.
I wonder.
There's a little bit of a battle around. Right, these guys, I can't do anything
I
there.
have to pit. I can't corner like this.
Walu has to go into the pits. That's not a good sign.
Watch your
That is
speed.
not a good sign at all as Walu makes a pit stop. The first pit stop of the race.
I wonder if this
And
is
it is
enough
for
to make it
damage.
on 2. Well, we'll see how long it takes to fix the damage.
Indeed.
Well,
As Turtle, 39 seconds behind the driver ahead. Still has a chance to try and make that back up. We'll see how it goes. Let's join back with the leaders as Daniel and Light continue to fight for second place. Light makes a move up the inside there. Now the outside for turn 5. Daniel holds him off. Little bit of contact. And the positions do not change. I assume the same is going to be through turn 6. Yes, indeed, as they go into Rahal Straight. Heading up to the corkscrew again.
hopefully I can keep on the lead lap in case the caution comes out or something.
Hopefully, a little bit more contact between the top 3.
There goes
But-
Turtle. I don't know where the leaders are in relation. Repairs are almost
The leaders
done.
are coming around Rainy Curve now.
Alright, I'm just gonna beat them.
Through turn 10. And
We're done.
turn
Go, go.
11 is... Oh, looks like Daniel's making a dive on Pachenki through turn 11. Doesn't quite make the pass.
There's a
Who
car
has
approaching.
run
Stay
out of the
behind the
final
white
corner.
line.
Not great. Pachenki gets a pretty good run despite having a little bit of contact. And
Blue flag.
there's Walu just coming out of the pit lane as
Brakes
the
and
leaders
hold,
come
careful.
down into Andretti hairpin. It's going to
Oh,
be
man.
close as the leaders are too wide. Late and Daniel. Late gets the position on Daniel. They are right behind Walu. Walu needs to push to try and keep his
Blue
lap.
flag.
Try to stay on the lead lap.
Alright, I came back from many an issue at Jerez, so now's the time to...
Indeed, as Daniel falls back. From
I
the
just
lead
hope
pack
that
a
I
little
don't
bit.
have to, like, make a pit stop with, like, 1 lap to go. But,
Indeed, indeed.
let's see, that was lap 8. It's gonna be close. I don't think it's quite enough. Unless I, like,
Ooh.
can save some fuel in some way or something. I don't know.
Indeed.
Well, we'll see what
we
happens.
Cold tires all round.
You watch Finger make a dive up the inside into the corkscrew, too wide. Can't quite make the move on Charlie, but is he going to try and make it through Rainy Curve? He is. Still too wide. They are still too wide as they follow Sora's. But Charlie keeps the position.
He's now
Finger
in the lead.
remains in 8th. He's still going to be looking though, as Finger dives through the final corner on Charlie and does take the position. Does he have a better run though? As they the drag race down the front straight.
Blue flag.
Finger has the better line. He is on the inside as they're coming to Andretti hairpin. I don't think Charlie's going to make it here unless he tries to do a switchback, which he's not going to. He's just going to fall in behind. Now, Finger sets his eyes on Soares.
Man, I need a caution in the worst way. We'll see what happens.
As
Your brake temperature looking
Turtle
good.
now 42 seconds behind the car ahead. Walu 19 seconds behind Turtle. But the leaders are right behind Walu still.
I just want to get some
As
space.
Light, there has actually been a change of lead while we weren't watching. Light has taken Pachenki at some point. As Pachenki
All right, KG, you're
really wants to take his lead back. He looks for the inside for the corkscrew, cannot do it there, but that leaves him open to Daniel. Daniel doesn't quite do it, but he's going to have another look through Rainy Curve. They are overlapping, but Pachenki has the inside line through the next corner, and he keeps his position there. Meanwhile, there has been a position change between Rampinelli and Stevenson, I believe, as well. Soares, Finger and Soares are having a bit of a battle. Surely taking a piece out of it as well. Oh man, there's quite a few battles here. How's this battle pack going? Silveira and Faria have caught up to Coelho, sorry, had quite a lead before, but these two have now eaten into it as Silveira overlaps with Coelho, potentially trying to make a move, but takes a very bad run onto the front straight, meaning Faria has a chance here as they go too wide into Andretti. Silveira just muscling his way into the 23rd position there as Coelho slots in behind, managing to stay in front of Faria. The lead group still a little bit of a gap. Stevenson potentially having another look at Rampinelli here. Not quite able to make any passes. Walu is pulling a gap on the leaders now, which is very, very good. He's got a lot of time to catch up though, 1.5 minutes behind them.
Yeah, and I'm... if it was a couple laps later and I didn't have to worry about making an extra pit stop now, but we'll see what happens.
Indeed. We'll see how the pit strategies work out for Walu now. Turtle 45 seconds behind the car ahead. Walu now 11 seconds behind Turtle.
Is now leading.
Let's see. As it looks like there's two wide, Late and Daniel. Oh, not quite. Daniel, as Pachenki actually takes the lead again. Damn, they like making these position changes while I'm not watching.
Reel in, Turtle in. The gap is.
Isn't that how it is?
seconds.
Yeah, yeah. This is why actual motorsports has like 100 people or 50 people just watching all the cameras and the race directors all like paying attention to every single camera at once, lining them all up.
And somehow, sometimes things are still missed.
Yep. Alright. What do we got?
Oh boy.
Because the problem is the only way I can tell people are like really close to each other is the time, like the split times between them from the leader, but that takes a while, like a few seconds of me looking at it to pay attention to it, so it's not exactly useful to me right now.
How's my fuel?
We estimate
There's a
23
little bit of a
laps
battle
remaining on
between
this tank.
Justino and Osmond
3.2
continues.
litres per lap. We'll need to
Justino
add 104
telling Osmond
litres to
he's
reach
there,
the end.
tapping on the
Lap
back,
time
but
was at
Jimenez
132.50.
also tapping on Justino's back, saying, hey buddy, you better watch out, because if you try and make a move on Osmond, Jimenez is going to be right there to take advantage of it. As the battle between Charlie, Soares and Finger continues, looks like Charlie has gotten in front of Soares at some point as well. Fingers fallen behind a little bit. How's the leaders? Still going too wide a little bit. Again, change for the lead. Light has taken the lead again. Pachenki fighting off Daniel. Managing to keep the position there. As Stevenson and Rampanelli onto the Rayhorse straight. Not too bad. Let's keep with the leaders here though. Pachenki looks for the inside, doesn't quite make it. Or a little bit of contact with Daniel.
Oh man, it'd be great if they wrecked
corkscrew.
each other.
It would be. I'm not sure if the AIs are going to take each other out though, but we'll see. Because I feel like a lot of these contacts are partly just server lag on my end.
Probably.
Okay.
You never know though.
Indeed, indeed. Anything can happen.
Especially on a pit
Pachenki-
cycle.
That lap time was 1:31.20.
Pachenki goes too wide with Light down the front straight. He has the inside line as Pachenki takes the lead. He's going to have it through Andretti hairpin. No problem. Daniel's looking for a pass as well. Can't quite get it. Light slips in behind, covers the run. Covers the line. Rampanelli has gotten past Stevenson. The battle back here for 4th and 5th is heating up as well. Chorley and Soares pulling a gap again, quite a big gap on Finger now, but still fighting each other. Meanwhile, the battle pack between Osman, Jimenez and Justino is also quite hot, as Jimenez has managed to get past Justino at some point, and now is right on the tail of Osman,
The gap is now 1.6
looking
seconds.
for a way to get through. Looks like Sonderman and Jens are pretty close to each other. Castro, Mello, Ribery and Junior not too far from each other. Silveira and Tomasoni are having a battle. Tomasoni looks through the inside at the corkscrew. Can't quite pull it up alongside. Falls in behind. Taps the back a little bit.
Meanwhile, we got
There we
back
go.
markers pitting.
Setting the pace.
Oh, great.
That was 1:31.
Well, what have we got back here? That's the broken camera. Let's, okay, yeah, we do have
Car left. Clear left.
people coming out of the pits there.
On your left.
Jeez, Walu has made up a position on
Still there.
Silveira here. Walu
Clear
now
left.
fighting some of the AI. Actually, Walu now in the battle of the AIs that Turtle was dealing with earlier, which Turtle is now right in front of Coelho and Silveira and Walu. Which means Turtle is going to be drawn back into a fight with the AIs that he was fighting with before. However, Turtle will have to pit sometime, potentially within the next 10 laps. So we'll see how that goes, as Pachenki goes into the pits as well.
Leaders are pitting.
Yes, that is Pachenki, the leader.
28.
Daniel and Light are still going at it here.
Car right.
They can see the back markers, but
Hold your line.
still quite a little bit behind.
Hold your line.
My
Clear right.
events feed is broken at the moment,
Oh,
so
no.
I can't see when people are pitting and getting blue flags and stuff, which is
That's
annoying.
unfortunate.
So
But
I'm
I did
gonna
just
have to
make a
rely-
pass in the corkscrew.
Yep, we've joined Coelho right behind you now as Silveira looks up the inside of Coelho into the final corner. Doesn't quite make it, but does pull vaguely alongside. Might not have a good run though. No, he doesn't, as Coelho gets a better run. Manages to stay in front of Silveira. Now Walu only 3 seconds behind Turtle. Catching up. As Turtle spins again, that is another spin on Andretti Andretti hairpin. I feel like this might be why Turtle has been so far behind. There's probably been quite a few of these, but who knows, as that is a battle. Who's that? Is that the Stevenson car? That is Stevenson, Rampanelli, and they are actually coming into the battle for second place. Light has fallen back quite a bit from Daniel, and now he's under fire from Rampanelli. He has the inside line, so he's going to keep the position through turn 5. but Rampinelli is right there, and he's going to be looking, and so is
Silveira
Stevenson.
behind is increasing. It's now 3.7 seconds.
As they come onto Rahal straight up towards the corkscrew. No passes are going to be made here. As I believe that was Turtle going wide at the corkscrew in the background there. But he does get it back on the track. Oh, and gets taken out by his clone.
Oh, no.
Completely sideways. That's
B26.
unfortunate. Turtle not
Times are good in all
having a
three
good day
sectors.
today. As Walu comes through, Andretti hairpin pretty much on his own. Turtle comes into the pit lane, whether that be for damage or just a scheduled pit stop, or probably a bit of a mixture of both.
You're reeling.
I'm willing to
Romero
bet
in.
a
The
bit
camp's
of
now
both.
6.3.
Daniel's still leading, but Rampinelli has made a move on Light and takes second place. Light down into third and into the hungry jaws of Stevenson, who is going to be looking for a podium position here. However, a lot of these drivers are going to be out of position here. They're going to be out of the order as people have pitted and these guys have not. So don't take these current positions as
Your right
fact,
front's carrying a bit
as
of wet.
Chorley has gained quite a distance on Finger. Soares has fallen back, potentially because of the contact with Turtle. He's actually fallen back behind Finger. Looks like he's going to try and get back past at some point here soon. Justino, meanwhile, has managed to get past
I have
Jimenez
tires on. They
and
didn't replace
Osman.
them.
Oh, for
What?
really?
I have tires on. And they did not replace them.
Oh no.
We're quickest right now.
Ah. How?
That's. I literally have
Why?
tires on and they didn't do it. That's so annoying.
Why is that the case? Osman going into pits now.
They weren't set to NA, were they?
No, they're actually on. My front two are fixed. My back two aren't.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay. Did you perhaps set? 'Cause you might have accidentally set something in the pit strategy. So if you just like reset it here in the in-game menu, it might fix it. Because what you can do in the pit strategy menu at the beginning is you can set it to only change like 2 tires instead of all 4.
Yeah, you
So
can
might
set
have
front or
accidentally had
rear,
that. Yeah. You
or
might have
left or
accidentally
right,
done
depending
that.
on the car.
Yep.
So pit strategy should be on every single one of them.
Yeah. Well.
I'm actually going off a predetermined pit strategy.
Well, that would be, yeah, that would be potentially, something's potentially gone wrong in the predetermined pit strategy. So if you just like reset what tires it is in the in-game menu, it'll fix it.
Yeah, I have noticed that if you like switch car, like since we did practice with the IndyCar, I had to like readjust to be, because like the IndyCar doesn't have the same
Yeah,
tires
yeah.
as this car, so I had to like kind of readjust. But
Yeah,
how's my
something might have
fuel?
just gone
That
wrong
was at
with the predetermined
30.90.
strategy.
We think about
Oh
70
God, it's so
laps of
hard to
fuel
drive.
left. 3.1 litres
It's
per
not
lap. Looks like we'll
ideal,
need to add
as
99
Rampinelli
litres to get
is
to the
now
end.
caught up to Daniel. Had a look through the final corner, can't quite make it stick though. Daniel keeps the lead for now. Chorley
the number
is
of
in fifth.
liters that I have to add has gotten dropped, so
Okay.
I don't know if I'm managing fuel better or just, I don't know. It's calculating more accurately.
Don't know.
The Euro
either.
kart car.
As K, Walu has caught up to Romera. Now trying to look for a way past the 00. As they head up,
I don't
Ray
think
Hall
I'll be
straight.
close enough to try the corkscrew move again.
No, I think you're too far back.
It looked pretty
but
nice
yes.
when I did it to that one guy.
Yeah, yeah. Decent run through the corkscrew into Rainy Curve. Still too far back as Romera is catching up to sorry, wait, no. That's Turtle, isn't it? That's Turtle going into the pits. Okay.
Car left. Clear
I was
left.
going to say, that's a lapped car. Suarez is way ahead. Let's see. Ribery comes into Andretti, Hairpin, Walu, and Romero just come over the crest.
Car
Going
right.
down to the hairpin, Walu makes a dive on Romero.
Watch your line.
Nice.
Clear right.
Nice move
Okay,
there,
good
makes it
stuff. Keep it
stick. Now he just has to hunt down his clone, Ribery. Because everyone's kind of out of position.
Yeah.
Everyone's all over the place now. Rampanelli is still right behind Daniel, though.
There's a bit of wet on your
Meanwhile,
right
the other
side
gaps
tyres.
between Light and Stevenson have changed drastically. Suarez is fighting with Finger, though, still. So they're pretty close. But Rampanelli potentially going to try to make a move on Daniel in the next few corners, but we will see as they head into turn 5. No move made there. Turn
The gap
6 is
to
not
Romero
a good
behind
passing
is now
spot, so
0 seconds.
chances are he's going to stay behind. He is. And the AIs don't tend to like trying to make passes into the corkscrew, though Rampanelli does have a look to the inside, but again, AIs will not like making passes here, so they go one.
They should try it and have a
one by
big
one.
mess.
They should. They should.
So that way, that way a
Indeed.
caution can come out.
That would be
25.
useful. As the current leader, Daniel, pulls off into the pits
Rampanelli
lead,
is leading the race.
letting Rampanelli take the lead of this race for now. Light has caught back up a little bit, only 0.7 seconds back. Where is our most likely leader on corrected? Actually, I don't know, because Pachenki, I would think, would be the most likely leader, because he was, but
That's what I would
he's
have
still
thought.
down in 21st. So I don't know if something's happened to Pachenki. That could be... we'll see where Daniel comes out. If Daniel comes out in front of
Gap
Pachenki,
is now 3.2.
then we'll see what happens. As Daniel is still in the pits, Pachenki is coming around the final corner. So Pachenki, I believe, is
Oh, no. Oh.
still our leader.
Phew.
Walu
That
has
time it
done
was just
something.
going up the hill.
Okay.
We'll see a minor wear on the front.
Pachenki is out on the track. Daniel is still in the pits. Looks like he might be taking on a pretty massive fuel load. Which
Well,
is
he
giving
did
Pachenki-
go farther than Pachenki.
He did go quite far. But obviously Pachenki's been having some good laps, because now Pachenki is miles ahead of Daniel.
324.
I think
I mean,
Daniel might
heck,
have a
I
problem.
passed Daniel.
Daniel might have a problem here.
I wonder.
I don't know if Daniel's getting out of the pits here. Alright.
Maybe he's got some damage that we don't know about.
Yeah, he might be just repairing damage, because his pit crew looks like they're ready to let him go.
Yeah, could be.
So I think Daniel, our former leader, is just falling back. He's now in 28th place. Still a minute ahead of Turtle, but if he doesn't get out of the pit soon, that minute is going to just disappear. As Turtle goes side by side with the 48 Sultan car into the corkscrew. Oh, Daniel's finally out of the pits. Yeah, I think he had damage there.
Something happened.
Finally gets past the control line at the end of the pits. And Turtle is just coming around the final corner as Daniel gets around Andretti hairpin.
We think we should
Something's
get about
definitely going
28
wrong in
more
that
laps
pit
on this
stop
set of
there.
tyres.
Pachenki up in Pachenki now has an entire
23rd
lap
place.
on
We've just
Daniel.
done 131.64.
Wow. Pachenki has taken a whole lap over the
On your
person
right.
that used to be second place.
Hold your line.
That's impressive.
Clear right.
As Light and Rampanelli now, as we rejoin the leaders, they are having a battle here. Light is on the inside line, but he falls in behind. Is he going to do anything? Oh, he's going to look for the inside Andretti. They go too wide. Is he going to have a good enough run out of this corner? They're too wide still. Into turn 3, but Rampanelli now has the inside. Rampanelli keeps his position.
How's my fuel?
Should be about 30 laps of fuel remaining.
Light's going to be able to
3.1 litres per
battle
lap.
back
We'll need to add
for another
96
few
litres to
corners,
get
if
to the
not
end of
a
the
few
race.
laps.
96
Silveira
liters. Gonna be close.
jumped into the pits. One of the Silveiras. There's 2 Silveiras. I keep forgetting that. As we join the leaders through turn 6 onto the rail straight. Again, Light looking for the inside. Not going to do anything into the corkscrew. As they go single file. Stevenson quite a bit back, 2 seconds back from the leader, 2.5 seconds back from the leader. But he is just going to be waiting, biding his time. Meanwhile, Suarez is having a battle with a lapped car. Okay, he's just gotten past the 99 there. Jimenez and Justino, though, they're battling. As Jimenez has managed to get back past Justino. Justino has fallen back behind both Suarez and Jimenez. But he makes a move on the final corner, can't quite make it stick. I think just Jimenez is going to have a better run here.
19th and 20th place right in front of me are having a battle.
19th and 20th. All right, let's jump down to them.
I'm about to join it too.
Yep, Sonderman and Castro, 2 wide through turn 5. Sonderman gets the position, or keeps the position. I wasn't sure what they were before. Let's see what they do as Turtle comes up behind them. Potentially going to cause a little bit of chaos here. And I believe that is also Walu behind Turtle.
Yes.
Okay. This is a little bit of an interesting battle pack, because Walu is actually going to have a go at Castro and Sonderman for position. Turtle is just there for, well, probably chaos, as being a lap down car.
Well,
yep,
there we
Turtle
go.
dives
Right side,
and
clear
takes
right.
Castro out completely.
Turtle cleaned Castro's clock.
Indeed. Jesus Christ.
3-0 off the pace.
There goes Castro. As he comes back onto the track.
I kept accelerating when I hit him too, just to make sure.
My God.
It wasn't for position, so I don't care.
Yeah, fair
Honestly,
enough.
I
Turtle
got a
might.
DT. I have a 10-second penalty. I am out of this race. I don't care anymore.
Honestly,
understandable.
Turtle. Not saying you have to, but Turtle might be my ticket to a caution.
Oh, you want it?
Yeah.
You want a yellow?
I mean, it would help me, but
22,
like,
come here.
you don't have
my
to feel
God,
like you have to go
alright.
out of. Well, wait a minute. I don't need a yellow right now.
No, you're speaking my language right now. You're speaking my language right now.
Alright, Turtle is still kind of dealing with Castro.
That's
Actually,
like a
if-
very interesting cast now.
If I got
Get back here, 22.
you might want to
Waddle
watch
has made a
Knight's
move on Sonderman.
broadcast because something big is brewing.
Yeah, something's happening back here. I don't know what. Turtle is quite far behind what I assume is 22nd, but he is still like right in front of 23rd.
I guess a caution anytime will work, because even if I stayed out now, that just means I can save under caution
Yeah.
and probably get enough fuel saved.
That could work. Could work.
We'll
out.
see what happens.
We'll see
It'll
what
definitely
Turtle can
alter
do
the
here.
strategy no matter what.
Gap to
See if Turtle can catch up to 22nd. He is quite
3
far
18.
behind at the moment. He makes a dive,
It
but
was
does
so
not
close.
does not hit 22nd. Just goes straight into
It
the wall.
was so close.
Oh man.
We'll try
Meanwhile,
again.
Rampanelli and
Though
Light-
actually, I wonder if I can make this work,
Light
because
is first place.
I pitted on lap
Wow.
8. If I pit on lap 37, that means I went about 30 laps. I would just need
There
to
you go.
find a way to save 1, maybe 2 laps of fuel.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
might be okay.
Okay, KG, you're reeling.
We'll see what
The gap is now.
Just
How's
That
my
guy would have been
fuel?
absolutely dead if I hit that.
Should be about 10
Indeed.
laps remaining on this tank. 3.
10 laps
dealing
and
litres per
with
lap.
a
Yes,
little bit of
mate, ready to
traffic.
add
It's telling me to pit because I have severe
Yeah,
damage,
it's
so I
going-
gotta
it's
make this
going
work
up.
now.
All right, let's watch Turtle again. I don't
Oh,
think
no.
Turtle's very close to anyone at the moment, though. No. Well, he's got his clone ahead of him, but
I almost had another moment, but I was able to
Next car
stop
is Osman.
in the
I
corkscrew.
could probably just stop on the hairpin and really cause a lot of problems.
you probably could.
Probably, but
As
Or
we,
just before it.
Jump up to the front here. Light and Rampanelli heading through the corkscrew. Light still just managed to keep Rampanelli behind.
But yeah, as I was going over the
so-
corkscrew, I had another lag spike, but I like just stopped it on the curb, so thankfully I didn't like slide through. I lost
Ooh,
time on the guy
Justino
in
and
front. but-
Jimenez.
The leader.
They've got Turtle in front of them. And Turtle pushes Justino off the track. That gives Jimenez the position. Justino's lost 2 positions now as Jens also gets ahead, but Jens is pitting. Rampanelli, Soares, and Light are in the pit, which gives Jimenez our temporary race
Bit of
lead.
wear on your left side tyres. Right front tyre looks
We
like
have
it's
to go back
wearing
to
out.
Walu, trying to catch up to Osman, still 2.4 seconds behind.
I was closer, but at least I didn't wreck again in the corkscrew when I lag spiked.
Yeah, as
Oh.
Surely deals with
There it is.
what appears to be lapsed traffic.
Put the tires on. Because I need them, obviously.
Light and Rampanelli coming out of the pits very close with each other. So we'll see how that goes.
I made the race more competitive.
Meanwhile, Pachenki is back up to 3rd place. The only people ahead of him, Passetti and Jimenez, who I believe still need to pit. Which will happen soon because Jimenez is on lap 28. All of
They
them are at
stretched
28.
it.
13. Your times are good in all 3
They
sectors.
really stretched it. Sorry, really stretched it. So we'll see. Pachenki should have the lead coming here soon. Campos right behind him. Light and Rampanelli not far back. Then Stevenson, and then Chorley, and then a lapped car, and then Finger behind that with Soares trying to make a move on Finger.
The leader,
Can't quite
Jimenez,
make it
is
stick as they come into turn 5.
Ah, man, I'd
Finger
love
has
to
the
get this
inside
guy
line
here.
and makes it. Osman also
Not
coming
close
into
enough.
turn 5, then Walu, then Jens and Sonderman.
I'm gonna
Then
set up for another
Justino,
corkscrew pass.
Mello and Ribery having a battle. Mello goes up the inside line, makes the pass stick. Silveira, then
All right, here
Tomasoni.
we go.
Castro and Romero. Sounds like there's going to
Right
be
side.
a pass for position for Walu.
Still
Let's
there.
go on board. He
Still
too
there.
wide through the corkscrew and
Clear right.
manages
Great move.
to get
Keep
the
it up.
position coming
He's now
through Rainy Curve. But Osman isn't going to let him go too easily, but I think he does have the
I just
speed.
had to correct it a little bit. Man, that
Alright.
feels good when you can do that.
Yep. And now
It feels
let's,
good being able to brake.
I
I think something at the start of the race made my braking really bad, or that
We're quickest at the moment.
broke my braking so hard and I could not brake good at all.
Understandable.
I had to brake so early to do normal things that you don't have to brake early for.
Fair enough. Alright. So, again, let's jump through the field. So, Pachenki in 1st place. 5 seconds back is Rampanelli. Then we got Light right behind him. Stevenson right behind him. Chorley right behind him. Then there's a gap back to Finger and Soares, who are battling each other. Then there's a gap back to
Right.
Jimenez, who Walu is making a move
Hold your
on
line.
here, I believe.
Clear
Yep,
right.
Walu successfully makes a move on Jimenez.
Come on,
And then
KG,
Osman.
nicely
And
done.
then a gap to Sonderman, Jens and Justino, who are battling it out as well. Then we got Ribery not too far behind, Mello behind that. Then a massive gap back to Tomasani. Silveiro having a battle there as well. Castro's looking on this battle from behind. Romero's not far behind them either. Sesquim, quite a gap back to him. Campos, big gap back to him. But Campos is in a battle with Seisny, whatever his name is. So they go 2 wide into turn 5. Campos manages to keep the lead on that one. Faria, Passetti not too far behind, but still a gap. And Silveira quite a bit back, battling with Coelho.
How's my fuel?
As they go 2 wide. Silveira has the inside line into turn 5. Coelho manages to kind of keep the outside line a little bit, but no, Silveira makes it.
My
And
fuel
then we have
mileage is
Daniel,
going the wrong way.
quite a big
Guy in
lap.
front is
And
Finger.
then Junior. And then finally Turtle, who is just parked off the road at the corkscrew.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's... well, Turtle has managed to get himself running again. So that is our entire field as we join back with Walu again on turn 5.
Probably gonna have to pit in 6, 7 laps, something like that, so I don't know if I'm gonna quite make it unless I like just really stretch the gas on that
Indeed.
last run.
Meanwhile, Soros and Finger are having a battle up ahead as
I
they
guess
go
we'll
down
see.
through the corkscrew. Rampinelli and
I
Light
think
still
some
pretty
action's gonna
close.
happen by 25, 26 soon.
Oh.
Oh.
Holy sh! I flick over to Coelho just to see him completely getting spun out by Turtle. Holy.
He's right
Coelho-
next to me somewhere.
Coelho is struggling to get back on the track here. Turtle is way back there
that
in the
caused my
wall.
game to lag, I think.
Yeah. And that's...
You're getting the
That's-
inside information on the track.
Yeah, that's useful since I can't quite tell when there's
Oh,
action
there's
gonna
Turtle.
be somewhere. As Rampinelli
He's
and
limping
Light
it.
quite battle quite a bit there. Turtle's still
Okay,
spinning.
KJ, the next car is Soros.
Battling quite a bit there, and then Chorley has gotten quite
I'll
a
limp this car for repairs.
lead over Finger now. So the main battle up at the front of the pack is Rampinelli and Light. They head through turn 6 onto the Rahal straight. Light looks up the inside, but it's into the corkscrew, so he's not going to make the move. That's in behind.
You think it's a bad sign I lose all force feedback when I brake?
That probably is
Probably.
a bad sign.
Oh, that time they kind of
That means
went
that you have control of your car.
too wide through the corkscrew.
Obviously.
Okay. Finger and Soares are still battling. Walu has caught up to the battle as they are still too wide. Coming into turn 10. Finger keeps the position ahead of Soares. Walu looks like he's making a dive on the
Right
inside
side.
of Soares there, and both of them, in fact,
Still there.
makes a little bit of contact with Finger, but managed to get the double position. Soares also managed to get past Finger in that final corner, thanks to
Alright,
Walu.
KJ, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
4
P6.
laps of
We're setting the
fuel.
pace.
As they come down into Andretti hairpin. Soares ahead of Finger. Walu making his way back up towards the leader. Now 5 seconds behind Chorley in 5th place.
Oh, I forgot to pit.
Oh no.
Whoops.
It's okay, I'll limp this another lap.
Alright, Rampinelli and Light still battling it out here. As they go through turn 5 up to turn 6. Light not quite making a move on Rampinelli yet. We'll see if that changes anytime soon. Pachenki looks like he's going into the corkscrew. Still got quite a lead. 5-second lead over 2nd place. Soares and Finger still pretty close, but the battle seems to have calmed down for them. What about Osman?
Thank God there's so many
Jimenez?
right turns.
Jimenez, Jens, Sonderman, and Justino are all in a row here. As Justino looks to the inside of Sonderman. Can't quite make it stick though, because that is the corkscrew. As the 4 cars go single file.
He cut the track!
Down.
What was that?
there. Turtle is in a bit of a battle pack here.
How's my fuel?
Rewind.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, I'm dead!
As Turtle goes. Wow. Okay.
I'm dead!
This is good.
That was definitely.
There's the
something.
caution.
Caution
I did it.
comes out. Yellow flag. As we
Probably
watch
because I'm
the-
dead.
Oh, you're gone.
Oh yeah, my engine's blown.
Oh, and you're on your
Ah.
side. Christ. Oh my God.
What is my car doing?
What
What's
the?
it doing?
What is your car doing?
Oh man,
What the?
I'm gonna have to check this later.
Holy.
Oh!
Okay, it's calmed down. I think.
I almost flipped up, right?
It's definitely just doing something. Anyway, safety car is out on the track waiting for the leader. As
Turtle is now
Pachenki
retired.
comes through rainy
Turtle
curve.
has now retired.
Okay, well.
Alright.
Double yellow flag. Keep
So,
an eye on me.
Turtle, do you want to join me
See
and
a
become
minor
a
wear on the left
broadcast
rear.
duo?
See significant wear
Or...
on the fronts. The leader
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
is pitting.
All right.
Once I
if
knew
the
I
leader's
missed-
pitting, I'm pitting.
Pachenki is. in
If
fact in the
once I
pits.
saw the miss, I was like, oh, I'm over.
He's leading the race.
Yeah, because the alternative is we red flag and restart with whatever laps remain, but it's up to you if you want to join me in commentary.
I got a DT, a 10-second penalty. I got 2 DTs actually,
Ouch. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
but one was after I stopped caring, so I was like, fuck
Fair.
this.
Fair.
Turtle's a ghost in front of me.
As the safety car
I mean, did you
comes
want to restart?
around the track.
Or do you want to see
I
how
don't
this
really
plays
care.
out?
I kind of got fucked over by not having my 2 tires.
Mm.
That is true.
Having only 2 tires switched.
Okay. Is,
The lap are we on? I can't even
we're
see
on
the
lap
lap.
34.
34, yeah.
Would that leave 33?
Basically right at the
Um,
halfway,
Yeah.
more or less.
Yeah, so 33.
If you want to do
laps
it, well,
remaining.
you'll probably start in first place again.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If we want to do like random starting position, or
Yeah, do we do that? Just random starting position real
There's a
quick.
car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Yeah,
if
we
you want to
could
do it
just
while
do
I'm
that.
down.
I'll do it. This is just the bonus round. I kind of want to just
Cold brakes all
see
round.
how this
Be careful.
restart plays out, if anything else, and then we
Yeah,
can
sure.
just start with like 33.
sure, I'm good with that.
But I kind of want to just see how this plays out because the tire thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's.
Double yellow flag. Keep an eye on me.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I had the lag spike, so like, I had something out of my own control too. Well, it was nice to make that charge, but
Your tires are cold.
The way
Watch
the
It'll
out.
be
name was set
interesting
up on
if we
my end
start a
while his name blends
33.
in.
if we start with 33 laps, we are gonna have to like pit with like
Right to the-
3 to
towards the
5.
end,
Yeah.
Well,
Just a
I'd say at that
splash.
point you probably want to pit with like halfway through the race or so.
Yeah,
Do an
sure.
early pit stop.
It adds a new strategy.
Double
Yeah.
yellows. Watch out.
Yeah, that
Or
can
we
be
just
straight
extend
up.
it to like I don't
Apparently-
know 36 laps or something. Just
Apparently the
just to,
track
like,
out there is
really make
moist.
sure.
Oh, the
Moist.
track. Oh yeah, you can see all of like the track stats and the time, the temp, and all that stuff. So you've got
Apparently
that stuff.
it was
I don't.
moist out there. That's why it was so bad to drive on, obviously.
Ah, understood.
Understood.
And the
So you-
12-kilometer wind from the
So you-
southeast was really affecting me.
So you
When I got
should've
into that
put
headwind, I
on
just couldn't do it.
wet tires this time.
no, the wet tires would not have helped.
Yeah.
But
Okay, KG. Halfway
Oh,
home. Fuel's
my
You
God.
know, when you have that 12 kph southeast wind, once you got into that tailwind, you know, it really, or headwind, it
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
really help.
yeah.
Really
yeah.
slowed me down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the tailwind
Slower
would have
car
been
ahead.
making
This
the
guy's the
braking
class
zone
leader.
for
Alright.
whatever corners. Interesting.
I just
Yeah,
wanna see
it was
how
really
this-
affecting me.
I kind of want to just see what I can do on this restart for like a couple laps, just for like
Double yellow flag. Keep an eye on
entertaining
me.
passes, and then we can
Yep. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, you're
Rack,
right there.
The real thing.
Yep, we'll do. We'll bring it back to 33 laps once we restart. Do the red flag.
Or, well, Turtle went out at lap 33, so technically there'd be like 34 laps. Something like that.
Double
I guess
yellows.
so.
Watch
Yeah.
out.
Maybe we just make it
I mean,
35 just to...
Just round even number. Well, not even number.
Yeah, well, and that'll like definitely force some, like, no one's going to be able to extend their fuel to 35 laps. Someone
Yeah.
might try to do it to 30 or something.
True. True.
But then you, like, figure out, like, yeah, do I pit halfway through to, you know, cut off the caution thing? Strategy.
We've got double yellows. Double
I'm
yellows.
excited to see this restart.
It's
Join
NASCAR
me
stage
for,
racing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the NASCAR style of, like, going overtime. Well, let's see how this goes with a duo of commentators for this restart.
Where am I? I'm 24th.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
You're 24th, but you are at the back of the safety car field.
Well, right. Well, yeah, it makes sense because I pit, and there are a lot of people that didn't pit because
Yeah.
it was too early in there.
Yep. And everyone behind you is one lap down.
Safety car is away, so they are starting here.
Safety car is in the pits. Restart is underway. Walu makes a massive dive.
I think they
into
hit the
final
green already.
corner.
Yeah.
Walu makes
Still
up 3 positions there.
Clear
Only 2 of them were for actual position, I believe, though.
Probably,
Alright.
yeah.
22nd place.
As they
Probably
come down
not
the front
close enough to
straight.
This will be
make a
the fun
move here.
corner.
Yep, down into Andretti. I don't know if I don't think Walu's close enough. No, not quite. But it does set him up for the next few corners. Alright. Is he going to try and make a move on Campos?
Trying to make the move. Oh,
Turn 3, not quite.
he was looking though. He's looking.
He was indeed.
He knows
He's
the
next.
race. If whatever he does here, if he crashes, it doesn't matter. So he's gonna play as aggressive as he can.
Yeah, I agree. As
Doing
he,
it for the
makes a
content.
Hold your line.
massive dive into turn
Oh,
5.
can he get a
Hold
pass?
your line.
Too
Oh,
wide with the 17.
they're still side by side going up here.
Ooh, side by side through turn
Makes the move.
6
Eats
is
that-
difficult,
eats
but
the
he
sausage curd.
manages. He does, but he manages to keep control at least and to re-hold straight. Almost 3 wide going up towards the
Is he gonna
corkscrew
do
here.
something in the hair?
In front is
In the
the
corkscrew?
I think it's,
Oh, ramming him
little
off
bit
the
of a
road a
nudge.
little bit.
A little bit of a nudge.
Left side tyres are cold.
He's still got plenty of time to get some more good passes here.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. As they come through Rainy Curve down into turn
Left
10,
side.
going to make another move on the 49.
Still there.
Oh,
Nice and easy up the inside.
Executes
They're
it
still
perfectly.
Too wide though. Oh,
got it on the
nice.
inside, got another one.
Nice move, mate.
Massive dive through turn 11 and should get a pretty good run onto the front straight here. As the cars behind are actually too wide onto the front
He has
straight.
made up 5 positions so far.
He has. Meanwhile, we're behind. Sesquim gets sized.
It looks like we're
Walu
doing the same thing here, setting ourselves up.
yeah.
might not
Someone
be
went a
able
little
to
wide
make
into
it
the dirt.
through turn 3, but we'll definitely have a go through turn 5. Oh, a little bit on the dirt. This is a
See,
pretty
they're
big,
battling each other, so...
This is a big
Him
battle
getting on the
pack.
dirt, you know that he's giving it his all. He's trying to get
Yeah.
these passes in.
On your
Yeah.
right.
The kid's out here
Huge
just
dive.
working.
Stay right.
Just huge dive with 3 passes.
That's
He's in
plenty of
16th
positions
place
up into
already.
16th. All of these cars
What-
from now on
Whoa!
will be full position.
Oh!
Oh,
Contact
They're
with the
bumping
63
and banging
car.
in front of me,
Was
too.
it?
Right. Clear right.
Lost one of them, but... Oh, 2 of them. What's he going to get
It's
done
all
here?
right.
He's
In the
gonna
corkscrew. Oh, he's
dive
out
up to
back.
15th in the corkscrew. It's a pretty good move there.
There's 4 people primed for the taking of their positions right in front of them.
Too wide.
A little bit of
into
bumping on the
Rainy
corner.
Curve.
Clear right.
Is he going to make the cut back? He does. Can he make it stick though?
Hold your line.
Not
Clear
quite.
left.
He's going to do another cut back.
All right.
Is he going to
Huge
get every...
dive.
He's going to get them
3
all? Oh,
cars. Oh, no.
he
Not
loses
quite.
2 of them. He
Loses
got 2
2.
of them.
On your
63 is.
But they might have a better run, so.
Hold your line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
63 has a way better run.
What did 63 just
Oh,
do? 63 is giving some contact.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Silvera is being aggressive here, but while it outbreaks
Oh, easy dive. Easy
into
dive.
Andretti hairpin,
Left side. Clear left.
no problem at all there. And then
He
there's
made up
plenty
12
of-
positions. That's
Yeah,
like
he
half the
did.
field.
He did indeed, and then there is a 3
With
second gap to the car ahead.
Clean-ish moves. I didn't make that much contact.
No, that was pretty good.
Your tyre temps
Yeah,
are
that'll be fun to watch from Knight's perspective.
Yeah.
I think we
There we
might
go.
have spaced
Yeah,
out
it's
enough.
3
that,
seconds to the next cars, so I think we're
yeah.
good to.
I think we're
throw
good,
the red flag.
I think we're good to throw the red
That
flag.
was definitely
But
entertaining.
keep your eyes
That
on me.
was.
Keep your eyes on me. Just
All right.
let me cook.
Oh
gap
boy.
to-
Oh,
Oh no!
he almost went over the fence.
What?
That was a huge jump.
KG.
He
Alright,
went over the fence almost.
Terminal damage, engine blown.
Yep, there we go.
All
We
right.
blew our engines in the same exact spot.
Oh, that's funny. All right.
That was
back out.
that was eventful.
All right. Well, thanks for indulging me and letting me just make some moves. But yeah, we can reset
Indeed.
this thing and yeah, just let the random number
Waiting for host.
generator tell us what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll do. I guess.
They're
just
telling us where we're
35.
starting. I guess. Yeah, 35
Yeah.
laps, just random starting spots, whatever.
Yep, no prac, no quali. 35 laps. I should still. Yep, I am still race director. We're good to go, I believe.
How many? 35.
35. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Oh, that was glorious.
that.
I'm also making it 1 because that's basically when we stopped.
Fair. Fair.
Ah, sure.
So we start right around the same exact time.
Yep. That's all right. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get this show under road.
All right. Yeah. Oh. Did I press something that messed up with my?
Let's head back
No, it looks like it's
into.
No, I can't complain about what position I'm in.
Stream's still looking good on
I'm
my
just
end.
gonna.
Let's have a look.
I accidentally nudged something on my keyboard, but it looks like it's fine. I have a
Yep, your
chance
stream's
to.
good.
I have a chance to take the headset off during the loading screen because it doesn't track
enough.
during that.
Fair enough.
All right, we're
P18. The air temp is
P18.
72. Right. The track temp is
Alright, so
90.
I'm
Wow.
25th. Okay, I'll take 25th.
P18, total in 25th. Not too bad.
all right. Yeah. All right. So setup
Pretty
wise,
fair.
for pit
Timing,
strategy, I am just gonna take.
Match all compounds. Yep, I have every lap.
Okay,
fuel.
good.
Change tires. All.
Good.
Match tire compound. Yeah, I don't know. It fucked me, I guess.
Maybe I should still
Something
change
happened.
tires. I don't know. The other cars are probably still gonna do it.
I guess it'll depend on how your tire wear goes.
I'll
but
think
yeah,
about it,
35
yeah.
laps. That's a long time to stretch a tire unless you're running like the hards.
Yeah, I like the
Even then,
softs.
you'll be running pretty ragged on the hards.
We'll
even
see.
then,
All right.
so-
So we got 88 liters.
Yeah, I don't know what happened because
We
it
got
says
soft.
it said all, so
Well,
and it
but
didn't do all.
when it said all, like,
very
does
weird.
it say? Did it say like NA for the compound? Did it say soft slick? Because you want to make sure it says like
All it's all
something.
the hard slicks because that's what I use.
Sure. I mean, as long as it's one of those. So the game just screwed up, or it's like a
Apparently.
random.
Yeah.
Or a pit stop error. I don't know,
A
but
pit
it was
stop error.
annoying.
Oh, how
could have been a
much? How
pit
much
stop
time do
error.
I have? Because I don't need to like add a full fuel load for this.
I don't know. I can't see the timer. Total, Kent.
It's 20
Um,
seconds.
20 seconds.
All right.
Uh,
And then we will be underway for the second half of this race. And we'll see just how chaotic this becomes if it's... Because the other race was pretty tame, for the most part, aside from Turtle
Get ready.
hitting the curves a bit. Alright. Lights
Green, green, green.
are out, and we're underway again. Turtle with a very slow start. Walu with a quick start, though.
Yeah.
Managed to get a couple of positions on the start there. Turtle, meanwhile, is getting swamped, is in the middle of quite a big pack here. Did lose a position.
Right side.
I am going to take it a little bit more
Watch your line.
carefully. I'm not
Clear
going to
right.
Soros is now in the lead.
throw caution to the wind entirely,
Clear right.
but
These guys are all 4 wide coming out on this first lap here. Pretty crazy back here,
Nice one, KJ.
but Walu's managed to
side.
get up to 13th, Turtle into
Watch your line.
24th. Not too bad
Watch your
at
line.
all.
Clear left. On your left.
As Walu comes into turn 5, too
Watch your line.
wide.
Car left.
Does lose a position, almost loses another.
Still
Does
there.
lose another position.
Clear left.
Just didn't have a very good run through the corner. AIs on the inside line were causing trouble. Now Osman is all over his rear
Yeah.
tail. Turtle, meanwhile, slightly taps the dirt coming onto the Rahal straight, but doesn't go off onto it. Come down into the corkscrew. Tries to look to the inside a little bit. Oh, someone behind Turtle has just spun. I think that might have been Pachenki. Oh no, it was Silvera, I believe. Yeah, Silvera.
no,
spun.
Pachenki. I was going to say
Yeah, the
Pachenki is the big
leaders-
loser in all of this.
Right side.
The leaders from, or most of the
Still
leaders from the
there.
last race are now at the very
right.
back of the field, which is
So
not great for
basically,
them.
a field inversion happened more or less
More or
halfway through
less,
this
the only-
race.
13th place.
The only thing is, Soares is still at the front.
It was a random number
and
generator inversion.
Cassetti is up at the front. Rampanelli is around mid-pack, just ahead of Walu here.
As he and the tornado, the red
Rampanelli is one of the 2 silver cars,
Silver
the 2
trucks,
number 40s. Yeah, Rampanelli and Jens. I think Rampanelli was in a purple car last one, so he has changed cars.
If there were some different drivers in this race, don't ask. What
I think
happened?
it's the same drivers.
Oh,
I think it's
oh.
more just the fact
Watch
that
your
like
line.
some of them
Clear
have
right.
changed. Like the ones
done,
that
KJ.
were
Good
clone
pass.
drivers
Nice
have
front.
changed liveries.
Oh damn, they are like leaning on each other into that
They are.
Ray Hall straight.
They are
The silver
indeed.
car on the orange car.
Jens has a look at Faria.
Oh, wow.
Quite a
that
bit
was,
of contact as they come into the corkscrew. Jens is really having a go at Faria here. Faria is trying to hold them off. It's pretty tough though. Turtle has made another position up into 23rd. Pretty good there.
Nice.
Soares is having a battle with Maluev, which is interesting because that means
Whoa.
there is 3 number 8 cars. There is Turtle, Soares, and Maluev.
That's weird.
Turtle, you are a part of triplets.
I guess there's just not enough liveries for this truck for the number
Yeah,
of...
I think there's like 20. There's between like 21 to 29 or something. Or is it 25 or something? I
Still
don't know.
there.
Alright, well,
Clear
I'm gonna
right,
join
on
this
right.
thing.
Clear right.
Indeed,
Well done, mate.
Walu.
That was great.
I think I'm still watching Jens. There we go. Walu makes a move on Jens. Tries to make a move on Faria. Rampanelli, meanwhile, managed to get past both Jens and Faria at some
Left
point
side.
in that chaos.
I tried to
Watch your
follow
line.
him through.
Clear left.
Alright. That's fine.
Walu
That sets me
not
up.
getting it through turn 4, but can
This is a better
potentially have a go at turn
Passing.
5. Too far back though.
Yeah.
Now, behind Daniel is making a move on Jens and probably going to start causing chaos for Luigi Walu as well. Well, let's look back in the field. Turtle still in 23rd,
Right side.
battling as
Stay right.
Light. Oops. Light tries to get past.
Nicely done.
Not quite successful. Sonderman almost makes a move on Light, but Light doesn't actually keep the position. Sonderman makes the pass in the corkscrew. Walu has managed to get past Faria and is now setting his sights on Rampanelli. who is 1.7 seconds ahead.
Broke into the top 10 with that.
The guy in front has just done a
Meanwhile,
132.58.
at the lead, Manuev
is
is
Rampinelli ahead is increasing.
tapping
It's
the
now
back of Soares a
1.7
little bit.
seconds. The lap
The,
time
the
was
two team clone cars
133.76.
going side by side into turn 3. Still battling it out here. And if we look back at their other clone car in Turtle, he's moved up into 22nd now, setting his sights on Ribery, who is not that far ahead. He's probably going to try and make a move soon, as Walu gains a bit of time on Rampinelli. 0.4 seconds now is the gap.
Still battling pretty hard in front of me. I don't know. The leaders look like they've gotten away a tad bit, but
Yep. Leaders are about 4 seconds ahead of third place. They are
okay.
battling through a rainy curve right now. While it comes down through the corkscrew. Still not quite close enough to make any moves on Rampinelli. Let's see if he makes any sorts of dive into the final corner, because that's what he was doing previously, but being a little bit more cautious now.
Alright.
We'll see. He does make a dive, goes side by side with Jens, or Rampinelli, sorry, and
right.
makes the
Well done,
pass
KG.
stick.
Great move. Keep it up.
Alright, next in the queue, Justino.
E9.
Meanwhile with Turtle, quite a few cars bunched up behind him, but still
left.
keeping his position.
Clear left.
There is 1.6 seconds to the car ahead though, so he has fallen back a little bit. How are we going with Faria? Faria's fallen back a few positions now, I believe. We have Jimenez, Daniel and Jens ahead of him. Walu now right on the tail of Justino.
Window for refueling.
Oh!
Alright.
Massive
Still
contact.
there. Clear right.
Junior almost spinning the car, losing a position. Justino looking for a way past now as well. Cannot make it stick. Alright, so Junior only loses one position in that.
wow.
Side.
I just got almost pit maneuvered.
Still there.
Uh-oh.
Clear left.
There's Turtle.
CPUs are feisty in this this rerun.
There's a little bit of trouble with Turtle. He is now 3 wide. Oh,
pitted!
that was another pit maneuver almost. Into the corkscrew. He does manage to keep the position though.
Nice.
Silveira really not liking Turtle here. Can Turtle keep ahead of Silveira? Also, the other nice thing is my activity feed is
Keep
working
behind you,
now.
E7. Last lap time was 133.06. Sector 2 is
Alright.
0.8. That's the pace.
Turtle comes out onto the front straight. Oh, Silveira really looking for a way past. Turtle pushes him against the wall. Coming down into
your left.
Andretti hairpin.
Hold your line.
Turtle's got a nice enough gap now, as long as he can keep
Hold
it
your
on
line.
the track and catch up.
Hold your
Ooh,
line.
a little bit of dirt though. That
Hold your
gives
line.
Silveira another chance to gain a bit more
Clear
time.
left.
Meanwhile, Tomasani and Pachenki are pulling away from this field, from this little battle pack here. Silveira still looking for a way past Turtle. Can't make it stick through turn 4. What about turn 5? No, he's fallen back. And looks like whatever, 17. I'm just going to call you 17. Is trying to have a go at Silveira now. But doesn't quite make it. Silveira's now trying to go around the outside. Meanwhile, 17's up the inside. And Light is trying to join in the battle as well. Almost made it 4 wide. Not quite. Turtle keeps his position down through the corkscrew.
On your right.
Nice and easy.
Still there. Clear right.
Meanwhile, if we go to Walu, Walu has made up quite a few positions now, up into 5th place. Got his sights set on Castro and Passetti, and then Manuev and Soares 2 wide. Manuev takes the lead into Andretti
Hold
hairpin
your
now.
line. Clear right.
and Walu has moved up to P4.
Nice one.
So now he's going to try and set up a move, probably into turn 5 on Passetti. Let's see what he can do. Pachenki has moved up to 22nd. Silveira up to 8th. Walu
Right side.
side by side with Castro as he makes a dive at Passetti. Doesn't
Clear
quite
right.
make it.
On your
Now
right.
he's too wide into turn 6.
your line.
That's not
Clear right.
always a great idea, but he manages to make it stick. Castro stays
Yeah.
on the road as
All
well.
right. Clear right.
Coming into the corkscrew now. Makes a little bit of a dive. Cannot make any time there on Passetti. Too far back.
I was also kind of just trying to not let
Not
the
lose
guy
the position,
behind
yeah.
me.
Meanwhile with Turtle. Still kind of battling, but
Right
didn't
side.
get a very good run out
Clear
of
right.
the corkscrew.
On your
As
left.
17
Clear left.
manages
Good
to
stuff.
get a little bit of a run, but Silveira has fallen back quite far. Now 17 and
Well
Light
done,
are
KG.
side
This
by
is great.
side.
Come on, keep nailing those exits.
17
33. You've
keeps
just
the
done it.
position
33,
into the final
24.
corner, is on the inside line. No problem there. But as long as they can keep battling,
All right,
that'll give
yes.
Turtle
Are you
more of
in?
a chance to pull away and potentially try to catch up to Tomasani. Meanwhile, Walu has moved up into 3rd place, has made a move on Passetti, probably through the Andretti hairpin, I would assume. So now, has
It
to
was
set
the
his
last corner,
sights.
but
Last corner was the other option
Yeah.
there, yes. Now
Yeah.
sets his sights on Mayuev and Soares, who have also continued battling as Soares takes the lead again. Still 6.5 seconds ahead of Walu.
how's my fuel?
But that can easily
Estimate
change.
20
Walu
laps
has
of fuel
pretty
left.
good pace around this track.
3.1 litres per lap. I think we'll need to add 24 litres to get
And
to the
that's
end.
Turtle.
The gap to
liters.
Maluev
I
ahead
tell
is
half the
now
time I'm just
6.2
spectating a number
seconds.
8 car because it's either Turtle. As Turtle spins on the Rahal straight, a little bit too wide, two wheels onto the dirt, and that puts Turtle into last place. Not having a good day there. There we go, Walu coming out of the final corner. Meanwhile, Soares and Mayuev going through turn 1, coming down into
Fastest lap. You've just done it. 1:30.
Still battling each other, still having a little bit of contact. Walu has managed to close the gap to 5 seconds now. So he is catching up. Meanwhile, behind Walu, Passetti and Castro pretty close to each other. Castro is going to be looking for a pass. Looks like there's a battle further back.
It's now
With
4.3.
Junior, Silveira, and Jens. Junior managed to get past Silveira, though, battling off Jens. Is Jens going to try and make the inside pass here? No, he is not. He's going to file in back behind Silveira. Is anything going to happen through turn 5, though? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go to the other Silveira and Light. At the back of the
Ate a
field.
little too much of that curb.
Not doing too much there. As we watch Walu, let's go to the roof cam. Through the corkscrew. Not too bad there. Now, just under 5 seconds to first place, sorry. 4.6 to the second place, the driver ahead. Meanwhile, 5.5 to the driver behind. He has got a decent gap.
They're battling for
Castro
that
is
lead
also-
again.
Castro has also pulled away. Let's have a look at Mayuev as Mayuev tries to make a dive into Andretti hairpin. That is contact between the two number 8 cars. Again, Mayuev makes the pass stick on the inside line. That was a pretty good pass. There was a little bit of contact at the start of the corner, though.
Okay, KG, the next car is Soares.
And they make their way through turn 4, now with a little bit of a gap between them, but Mayuev has taken the lead. Walu slightly on the dirt there, but is now 3.5 seconds back. Meanwhile, Turtle is taking the first
One
pit
extra
stop of the
downshift.
race.
Ooh, Turtle with the strategy. I like
Either
it.
strategy or damage, one or the other.
I mean, why not? Both.
Yeah, one, probably both.
Should probably be able to make it on fuel from here.
I'm undercutting the whole shield. I don't have any damage.
Okay, there we go. It is a strategy call from Turtle. It could also
Seen a
work
bit of
out
wear on
very
your
well.
right front.
We will see. Chuck himself on fresh tyres. Does mean he's going to have shot tyres for the end of the race, but if he can make the undercut work, then that probably won't matter too much. As
Yeah.
Soares looks up the inside of Mayuev on the final corner, doesn't quite make it stick. Mayuev has a better run.
going for it
onto the front
again.
straight. Yeah, these two easy data cars really want to
Quickest right now.
have a battle. They really want this position as they go too wide into turn one again. Every lap is just going to be a seesaw between these two through turn two. Sorry, not turn one. But Walu, as they're doing that, Walu is catching up slowly. Now only 2 seconds behind. A little bit on the dirt. That's going to have lost him a second. That has cost him a second, just over a second.
I could see Turtle leaving the pits, so I was like trying to be aware and just make sure
Yep,
that.
Turtle is out of the pits. Notice the blue flag on Turtle there. But that's all right. Let's keep an eye on this lead. Soares leads the pack up through Rahal Strait towards the corkscrew. Mayuev again, just looking, not quite having the braveness, courage to make a move there.
I'll teach.
Carry
I'll
minor
teach
wear
him.
on your right side tyres.
Show him how to race. Come on. Back down to 2.5 seconds.
I'm feeling
As they
that.
come to the final corner,
Tires a
Mayuev
little
is
bit.
looking to the inside. Again, too wide through the final corner. But Soares is going to have a better run onto the front straight. But it does mean they're probably going to be another pass with the lead
We're setting the
into
pace.
turn
Lap
two.
time
We'll
was
see. Yep,
31.
Mayuev
We'll
is
take
up
3.
side by side with Soares. Too wide into Andretti hairpin again for probably the third or fourth lap in a row.
It's been
and
quite a
Mayuev
battle to watch.
Has taken the lead.
Okay, KG.
It
the
is
next car is
seesawing
Soares.
between these two cars. Every lap, and
The
I
gap to
love it.
Rampanelli behind is increasing. It's now 8.6
Ta-da.
seconds.
Da-da.
Luigi is running here as the shark,
tyres have got
catching
line
up now
away.
2.2 seconds. These two are falling, as these two keep battling, they're falling back into the jaws of the blue shark. Ah.
Exactly.
Soares. Ahead is now 1.8 seconds.
Alright. Mayuev keeping the lead through the corkscrew. Walu now less than 2 seconds to the leader here. As they come around turn 10. Is Soares going to have a look through turn 11? He does. Makes the dive. Too wide again. As they go
Look
both
at this
come
battle.
onto the freaking final straight. Yet again. Very
How's
close
my
to
fuel?
each other.
Should be about 15 laps remaining on this tank.
Is it going to be another
3.2
pass?
litres
We
per
will
lap.
see.
We'll need
Soares,
to add 23
ooh,
litres to get
Soares
to the
not
end.
quite looking to the
Quickest at the
inside.
moment.
I'm surprised I didn't
Stay
call it, Steve.
behind.
31.82.
Oh?
Huh?
Whoa, where?
The curb
this guy?
after the corkscrew, there was a guy that was stopped in the middle of it.
Oh, wow.
Ha.
Interesting. That
Weird.
is a
It didn't cause a
huge
safety
battle
somehow.
pack behind Turtle. Who? I don't even know who's that. Oh, there we go.
That's
Is that-
There was like 6 cars stacked up.
Really?
Seeing
Okay,
minor wear
that's-
all around.
Yeah, 23rd and back is still like quite far back, and they are all together having a bit of a battle here as Light and Sesquium. Sesquium manages to. Oh no, wait, that's the battle ahead. Sorry, Light and Coelho. Sesquium's back there.
P3.
Light manages to get past Coelho. But Coelho's going to have another look past at some point soon. You know, if we rejoin the leaders, Walu is now right on their tail, 0.7 seconds. The gap is nothing. 0.4 to the car ahead, so 0.4 to second place. Through the final corner, and once again, the two Easy Data cars go side by side every single time. Oh my
Quickest right
god.
now.
Come down through turn 1 and down into Andretti hairpin. Soares is looking to the inside. A little bit of contact again, but Soares is going to get the position on Maluev.
On your right.
And it's going to pull
right.
Walu. Not quite. Walu's going to sit back. Look for a pass on Maluev through turn
Hold your
3.
line.
They're side by side. Maluev goes
Still
slightly
there.
onto the dirt.
Hold your line.
Walu still side by side through turn 4.
Still there.
But
Clear
Walu
left.
does have...
It's alright.
okay,
I'll do this
Walu's
better.
fallen back, gone for the cutback. He's going to dive through turn
Car
5.
right. Hold your line.
These guys don't give it up.
Hold your
No,
line.
these guys are...
They are
these
the
guys are
class of
pushing.
the field for
Still there.
the
Clear right.
Yeah, these guys are real
live to
competition.
fight another day.
These guys are real competition. But the battle with Walu has meant Maluev has fallen back a little bit from Soares.
He's catching
giving
up,
Soares a bit of a break for now. While Turtle's still just leading this little battle pack that he's a lap down on. As Maluev and Soares come into the final corner. Probably not going to be able to go too wide here. No. But Maluev does get right up to the rear bumper once again.
This is
They both get a decent
quite a
run.
battle.
Yep, you're going to have to push to try and get past these two. They're not
Yeah,
going to let
for
you past
real.
easy.
Nah.
As Maluev makes a dive up the inside on Andretti hairpin again. Once again, we have another pass for the lead at Andretti hairpin.
Wow.
As Maluev takes the lead from Soares. While still looking for a way past. No room on turn 4. Is he close enough for turn 5? Doesn't look like it. As
Yeah.
they go too wide into turn 5. Maluev keeps the lead, but only
So
just.
Raffanelli behind is now 8.6.
Right side. Still there.
Walu
right.
tries to make the friggin' bold move onto Rahal Straight. That's a dangerous one. Unfortunately, no one really gets screwed over there. It's, again,
That
slight
wasn't close
dive
enough for the
into
dive.
the corkscrew. Not quite. As we come down through turn 10.
I'm not close enough here either.
Soares looking for a way
I love
past
the AIs.
Maluev.
I love
They're
them
still
so
too
much.
wide.
What
What's
happened now?
They've knocked me off the road twice.
Oh,
Ah.
God.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector
And you're the
one.
host.
Sector 2 is 0.44.
Indeed.
I know. I just don't have good luck, apparently. I
Let's
find the
go
most
on
aggressive
board.
drivers, and then they decide they want to go for the corkscrew too wide and fucking spin me.
Well, it has a bit of contact as Soares make the inside.
Alright, KG,
on,
the next car
Maluev.
is Maluev.
Dang these guys.
They are battling hard. And yeah,
It's kind of hard for me to make my move when they just keep trading.
this has definitely not been Turtles Day. Even as a host, these AIs just causing way too many problems.
Alright. I'm not gonna try on the I was gonna say Letterman straight, but
the rail straight.
I mean Letterman does on the team with him. I forgot to shift up. I was too focused on making my move that I didn't think in the moment.
While it was falling back a little bit, coming into the corkscrew.
This is fun.
It is. Alright.
I mean my tires
Keep
are
it steady through rainy curve. Is Maluev going to have a look? who he does, again, too wide through the final corner between Maliev and Soares.
Alright, I better run off of the corner this time.
It sounded like a little bit of an early shift there, but did not cost speed, which is good. Maliev is too far back, but Walu makes a massive dive, gets the double position for the lead on Andretti, which also means Maliev gets past Soares as well, because Soares went off the track. And again, pass for the lead on Andretti hairpin.
What a race.
Oh my god. But now Walu has taken the lead. We'll see if Maliev and Soares can cause him any troubles. They are already over half a second behind.
How? I'm forgetting the upshift there. I'm thinking too much about the other cars.
Giuliano Silveira is in the pits, but he's just coming out now. Turtle has gained his lap back on that specific car. Or a lap back on that specific car. I don't know if he's 2 laps behind or not. I don't think he is, just judging by that. I think he's only 1 lap still.
Yeah, I only saw Turtle coming out of the pits.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, those two behind, they just cannot settle their differences.
No, they're still 2 by 2
You're in the lead.
as they come through
Currently
turn
setting
1.
pace.
Maliev, I think Soares is on the inside here. He's going to make the move on Maliev, and he does indeed. Once again, these 2 cars having a position swap on Andretti hairpin.
It's almost like they're identical.
Right.
It's almost like their cars are the
Oh
same.
my god. Meanwhile, let's look back in the pack. Silveira having a look on Tomasoni. Can't quite make it through the final corner, but if what we've been watching is any sign, he might make a dive into Andretti. Is he going to? He does. Silveira takes the inside line on Andretti. Is Tomasani. Tomasani loses the position. Almost goes back into the grip of the 49 car there. And looks like the cars behind 17 and Coelho also side by side through turn 3. But 17 manages to keep the lead on Coelho. Haven't got any other battles. Let's see. Jimenez holding off Justino as they go into the corkscrew. There is quite a big gaggle of cars here, though. Looks to be from 5th place Passetti down to 15th place Pachenki. 10 cars are all together on the road here. As Jens looks for a pass on Passetti. Can't quite make it stick through turn 10. Is he going to look through turn 11? Ooh,
How's my fuel?
Jens is being shoved into turn 11. Doesn't quite do it. However, Daniel looks for the inside on Junior.
23 litres to reach the end.
Looks like he's setting up a pass for Andretti, but we'll see. Oh, Daniel clips the wall, actually. The end of the pit straight wall. So I think he's too far back now, coming into Andretti. But Junior, on the other hand, can make a pass on Jens and makes the pass stick. Now sets his eyes on Passetti. Tries to make the pass in turn 3. No room there. Goes almost too wide into turn 4. Doesn't work. Is he going to try a cut back? He might just be stuck to the outside. Yep, Junior is stuck on the outside as they go too wide in turn 5. Passetti has the ideal line. He's going to get it. Yes. Alright. Passetti keeps his position. Meanwhile, behind. Jens was looking for a way past Junior. Walu, on the other hand, coming through the final corner. Maliev now getting quite a big gap on... Soares is in the pits. Soares is in the pits. Maliev has continued on. Castro coming through the final corner in 4th. Then Passetti as the start of this massive train, which includes Passetti, Junior, Jens, Daniel, Chorley, Jimenez, Justino, Finger, Mello, Osman, and Pachenki down in 15th. Some of those drivers did just go into the pits, though. Then we have Finger, Romero, Sonderman, Campos, Faria, Light, Tomasoni, Silveira, Sesquium, Sai of 17, Coelho, Rampanelli, Ribery, Silveira, and Turtle. Looks like Ribery and Silveira having a battle here at the back of the field as well. A lot of people are going into the pits here. The pit cycles have begun. This is Turtle's chance to try and gain some positions back, but he is still a lap down on most of these cars. Whoop. Struggles through the final corner. This Turtle comes on to lap 19 with the leaders all on lap 20.
How's my fuel?
Estimate
Tries to look
8
through
laps remaining on this tank.
corkscrew. Does go
3.2
too
litres
wide
per
with
lap.
Passetti a
We'll need
little
to
bit,
add
but doesn't quite make it.
26
Oh, but he
litres
gets
to
a
get to the
way
end.
better run off the corkscrew.
Current pace.
Easy
Lap
pass from
times
Passetti
31.80.
going down towards Rainy Curve, which Passetti is hung out wide, and Daniel gets a move on Passetti as well. Passetti losing 2 positions down into 6th. As Daniel looks to the inside of
Captain
Jens.
Evaluate behind is now 5.7.
Can't make it stick through the final corner. Final corner rarely ever works out for a move, but it looks like Daniel is setting up for a pass at the end of the front straight. Chorley is setting up for a pass at the end of the front straight as well. As Daniel goes to the inside of Jens, and Chorley goes
Request
to the
pit
inside of
stop.
Passetti. Double
Say again.
overtake. Now Chorley is beside Jens. Can Chorley? No, Chorley slips in behind Jens.
Request pit stop.
Okay, it's stop
That was,
requested.
that was a double move on the same corner.
When we exit the pits,
That
we'll
was
be in
impressive.
P16, just in front of
Chorley right on the rear
the
end
left side
of
tyres are
Jens.
carrying minor wear. We're seeing
On the
significant wear
wrong
both
side of the
tyres on
road though,
right
as they come
side.
into turn 5. He's not going to make the pass there. Meanwhile, if we have a look for Soares, where is Soares? Soares is down in 21st. 21st is roughly where
Look out for the pit speed
the
limit.
people who have pitted will be starting. As Walu now comes into the pits. Our leader is in the pits, which gives Maliev back the race lead for now. Alright. Looks like the battle pack between Daniel, Jens, Chorley, Passetti has spread out a bit, but Justino is looking for Passetti. Justino is looking for a pass on Passetti. 2 more cars going to the pits behind. That's Mello and Pachenki.
All done, go.
Doesn't look like anyone's going to be close enough to make a move into Andretti. Oh, but Chorley's going to
3
look
wide for the
it.
corkscrew, almost.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
I get
Brake temperatures are
Bing?
low. We need
I'm
to
too
get
wide
speed.
for the corkscrew.
Turtle is indeed too wide for the corkscrew. I don't know who that is, but there we go. Coming to the
Guy in
final
front is Faria.
corner now. As Turtle dives to the
Oh, that
inside.
was way too late.
Bit too quick.
Ah!
Well, almost gets turned coming out of the final corner. But managed to keep the car
Surprised
under
I didn't.
control. Yeah. That was pretty decent car control there.
Not like my walk.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
While they're out of the pits, he's now down in 14th. Quite a few positions in front of Soares, but to be fair, Wilder did have quite a.
Oh, I
gap
might be able
on
to catch up
Soares.
here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Still a lap down, but I don't care.
We're still 1 minute 10 behind.
Getting pitted
Soares.
twice and then getting sent off the road really annoyed me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
understand that.
Soto goes too wide into turn 5. Oh, but then the cars behind now
They're
go
too wide right behind me.
Yeah. I can figure out who that is. I think it's Jimenez and Finger. Okay, Jimenez goes to the... Jimenez cuts the corner and then Finger comes around the outside, spins Turtle. That was, that looked like a, friggin...
V13.
Ah, God, it looked like they worked together. Jimenez cut to the inside of the corner, went across the dirt on the inside through turn 6. Meanwhile, Finger went to the outside and then cut across, spinning Turtle. That was not very good, but unfortunately, the day just gets worse for Turtle here. A lot more people are now in the pits. As we look, Justino has gotten in front of Jens. Stop doing that. Surely is looking for a way past on Daniel into the corkscrew. Can't do anything here though. Can he set up a pass in the next few corners? We will see. Still right on the bumper through turn 10. Coming into turn 11. Is he going to go for it? He's going to... Right, he's going to look. But I don't know if he's going to have a good enough run to set that up for the next corner. We might, though. I think Daniel might have just enough speed. Surely looks to the inside at turn 1, can't do anything. Doesn't go for the pass on turn 2. Justino is also safe from Jens into turn 2 as well.
V12.
Let's look back at Walu now coming through turn 1 down into turn 2. Still not really around anyone.
Catching some cars, but these are all cars that still have to pit.
Yeah. Faria and Campos and Light and Sunderman. Osmond,
I'm still going
Jens,
to pass them on track
everyone in
because
front
that's
of
more
you.
fun.
Everyone in front of you have yet to pit.
Also, these cars are
Turtle.
way slower than the two cars I was battling.
Car
Yeah,
right.
I think those two just
Clear right.
have a...
Although Maluev is extending the...
Yeah, Maluev's running lap 24 onto lap 25. Still
It's actually kind of
not pitted.
interesting. Soros came in first.
Yeah, Soros came
I
in
came
early
in.
and is still down in 14th place. Only 2 positions behind, or 3 positions behind Walu, as Soros looks to the inside of Silveira. Whoops, can't do that in that corner. Keep forgetting. Can't quite do it there. But knowing Soares, he's probably going to try and set it up in the next few corners. We have been watching some pretty good racing from Soares and Maluev, so we'll see if he can apply that to these guys. As they come into the final corner, Soares loves setting this up. Makes a bit of contact
P11. We're setting
with
the pace.
Silveira.
Lap time was 1:31.66.
Alright, let's see if he set that up well enough for
On your right.
Andretti hairpin. Might not
Clear
have
right.
done.
Good pass.
He might be too far back. He is. He does not look to the inside.
Right, the guy ahead of us is
Sunderman. Soares still remains in 14th place then. Walu, meanwhile, has moved up to 10th. I need a drink.
Been an interesting race. Had some hardship to fight through, but
Alright. Walu now trying to catch up to Sonderman and Light. Can probably manage to do it in the next few turns.
when are these guys gonna pit?
That's what I'm wondering.
Right side.
Lap 26 for Maluev, still not
Hold your line.
pitting.
Clear right.
As Walu looks to the inside of Sonderman, can't make it stick through the final corner.
That's alright, I got him here.
10th position. We're quickest right now.
Yep, looks like Walu is going to set up the position and
Car right.
dives down the inside of Gustavo
Hold your line,
Sunderman
clear right.
into Andretti Hairpin.
Come on, that's the stuff.
Now
I
we've
could have
just got
tried
Eduardo
to
Light.
get the other guy too, but there's no need.
Might have been too far ahead, I think.
Also that. I'll get him on turn 5.
Yep.
Right
Wide
side.
now comes to the inside of turn 5.
Hold your line.
Goes 2 wide and
Clear
makes
right.
the pass stick very easily.
Nice one, KJ. Great
Light
move.
not
Keep it
even
up.
bothering.
The leader,
Oh, and
is
Mayuev
pitting.
has now just entered the pits. Leader
Oh.
is finally pitting as he comes to the end of lap 26.
Be interesting to see where he ends up because I'm in the corkscrew now.
Yeah. Soros is still in P14. Soros has been being held up by Silveira here.
Castro is leading the race.
I don't know. I think
Second
Mayuev
place
is
in
gonna...
pit.
Yeah, Castro's still out there. Castro is still out there. Justino's still out there as well. Osman's still out there. 3 cars are still yet to pit from what I can tell.
Oh,
They
now
treat
you have
these
us
cars.
exiting the pits.
Campos and Faria also haven't pitted yet, I don't think.
On your left.
Wonder how much of a lead they think they can get.
Who knows? As Walu comes around right behind Mayuev. Mayuev using that clean air for a long period
Yeah.
of time to his advantage. Staying right in front of Mayuev, managing to get the overcut. Meanwhile, Soares quite far behind. 15 seconds back.
Yeah, it didn't
Alright.
work out
Goodness.
for
Hold your line.
Yeah, Soares has been
Soares.
battling
Still there.
Silveira. He's just been getting held up.
Hold your line.
That's the problem.
Clear right.
yeah,
Wow.
like where I was able to make that
Oopsie
pass
side.
easy last
KJ,
time
The next car is
against a
Mayuev.
slower car. Maluev doesn't give it
But,
up.
Mayuev gives you a harder time, yep. You also remember Mayuev
Alright.
is on
The
fresh
leader,
tyres
Castro,
now.
is pitting.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's going to be causing problems. Castro is finally
First place
pitting.
pitted.
Let's see if Justino follows. Justino does follow. What about Osman? Is Osman going to pit? Osman pits. What about
Alright.
Campos and Faria?
Second spinning. Third spinning.
Let's have a look at
On your right.
Campos. Campos and Faria pretty close
Hold your
together.
line.
Both of them go into
Clear
the pits
right.
at this point. All right, I think this is the last round of pit stops.
Mayuev is now leading.
The last
This is
cars are
terrific.
now pitting.
Exactly what we came here for. P2, you've just done a 133.07.
And Soares
On your right.
finally makes a move on Silveira as Silveira
right.
finally goes into the pits. Which means top 3 now. As Castro comes out of the pits. Oh, Soares might be pushed out of the top 3 just because of how long he spent stuck behind Silveira. As Walu evidently made the move on Mayuev into Andretti again. We've seen
Yep.
that move plenty of times. And
Yeah.
indeed, Castro comes out of the pits in front of Soares. With Rampinelli
Castro
not
playing
far
the
behind.
strategy good.
Yeah, Soares just got caught in traffic and could not do anything. He's got
Sora,
16 seconds to try and get back on Walu here. I don't think he's going to make it.
Soares is going to be questioning that pit strategy today.
Yeah.
It might have cost him an easy podium.
Oh, yeah. He's 3 seconds behind Castro. I'm sure he might be able to make that 3 seconds up in the remaining laps, but
Castro will have
knows?
fresher tires.
Castro does have fresher tires. You're
And
right.
Soros is
has
one of
been on
the
these tires for
earlier-
a
yeah.
long time. Soros has been on these tires for a lot of this race, so he's gonna be struggling, I reckon.
You're leading. You've just
He
done a
will not have very
130.71.
good health in those tires now, as they come around onto lap 29, getting very close to the end of this race.
The gap to Mayuev behind is increasing. It's now 3.4.
Is there anyone battling? Daniel and Justino. Justino's a little bit far behind.
I'm gonna have some
Don't
lap
think he's close
traffic to
enough.
deal with.
Justino is
Before
not
the
close
end of
enough
this
to
thing.
make a move on Daniel. While he's getting close to lap traffic, I guess. Jen and
I
Osmond
can
are also
see
pretty
it.
close.
I can see it. It's not like, it's not imminent, but by the end of the race.
Okay, okay.
Granted, they'll
Alright.
probably respect their blue flags a bit, but
Probably.
I also have no reason to push the issue either.
Yeah. You've got a pretty decent lead here. 4.5
Yeah, me in
seconds over
27th place.
Manuel. Yep.
Ooh,
Turtle.
ooh, got
too
his
wide.
ass.
Nice.
Got his ass.
Still too wide down the front straight, but Turtle does seem to have a better run than 17. He does indeed.
Got his
and
ass.
Assuming Turtle can nail the hairpin, which he does. He does indeed. All right.
Well, that's
17
Turtle in
falls
front.
Behind.
Or,
It would
no?
be. Yeah, it is. That's Turtle and the number 17 right in front of you. So the 17 is the car in front, and then Turtle, and then, well, I don't know where's the next car, but anyway. Is there even any other...
That was a
cars
horrible
around there?
turn.
No. Next car ahead of Turtle is at the hair, or just coming through Rainy Curve, so you're not going to run into any more traffic for a while after that.
probably, yeah.
But on the plus side, Turtle has pulled the gap down to 59 seconds to the car ahead. So he's like around a minute. Turtle has definitely been making some time back up. As Walu sets up a move on the 17 here.
Yeah, I'll get him.
Definitely going to be going for
Car
it
right.
through the final
Stay right.
corner, nice and easy. No problem at all. Next car in the line is Turtle. Mayuev has dropped to 6 seconds behind. Sora is 20 seconds.
Keeping decent pace, making sure that I don't make a mistake.
Yep.
Oh.
Brakes.
Oh,
Right
Brakes?
side. Clear
Turtle
right.
goes very
Brakes?
wide. Oh,
Brakes?
doesn't keep the car under control there. Sounds like he's lost his brakes though.
Brakes.
I don't know where they went.
Turtle
Well,
needs a
Wallow
Kit
has
Kat.
5 laps left. Yeah, someone throw a Kit Kat at Turtle next time he goes past the pit wall.
I did not get rammed off the road by AIs.
Yes, that would be a useful. Alright, so Charlie's got blue flags somewhere. Yep. Alright.
The gap to Manuel behind is increasing. It's now 7.8 seconds.
Rampinelli might be catching up to Soros, I'm not entirely sure. But,
I'd probably
now
still be in last place, but I'd at least be on the lead lap.
Yeah. Being in the lead lap would definitely make it. Well, if you're in the lead lap, I think you would at least have a couple of positions. Because 17 car and Charlie are both like a lap down from
Quickest right now.
everyone else. Waller's just blasting ahead, so they might be going another lap down soon. Though I don't think that's going to happen before the end of this race, as we have 4 laps remaining for Walu. And we've got Mayuev has just made a move on the 17, nice and easy. Castro in 3rd, coming over the crest. Soros in 4th, sorry. Rampinelli in 5th, Daniel in 6th, Justino in 7th, battling for position with Daniel. Does he have this set up? He might. Or he looks to the inside at Andretti. AR2. Oh no, not quite. Daniel keeps the position. Justino just can't find a way past. And we've got Jens in 8th, Osman in 9th. Both of them are also still battling. Pachenki rounding out the top 10. Light in 11th, Passetti in 12th. Mello has just taken a position on Passetti, actually, so Mello is in 12th. Passetti's down in 13th. Sonderman in 14th, Finger in 15th. Campos in 16th. Jimenez in 17th. Trying to make a move on Campos. Not sure he's going to be able to do anything here. He's on the wrong side of the road. Junior is in 18th. Fario's in 19th. Blueberry's in 20th. Romero is right behind in 21st. Silveira in 22nd. Silveira in 23rd. The Silveira brothers, or cousins, or whatever they are battling as they go through turn 5. Who's going to come out on top? Silveira comes out on top over Silveira. All right.
Go Silveira.
Sescuum in 2014th. Coelho in 25th. Did I say 2014th? 24th, I mean. Tomasoni in 26th. 17 in 27. Chorley in 28.
He's got minor wear.
29. My God. That is interesting that the two Silveiras are together on the road right now.
It do be like that.
Said he might be too far back to make a move on Mello. What about Justino? Still has not made a move on Daniel. Suarez is catching up to Castro in the dying laps here. Suarez is fighting hard to try and get a podium.
Nice, nice.
With only 0.5 seconds between Suarez and Castro. Maywev, meanwhile, is running clean. 13 seconds to Walu, 13 seconds to Castro. No problem for him. Suarez now right behind Castro.
Okay, 2 to go.
Corkscrew.
Stay focused. We can win this.
Down
That's the
through
fastest lap of the race.
rainy curve.
Meanwhile, I just ran the fastest lap of the race because I can.
Yeah, Walu has just done a 1:30.131. God damn. As Suarez sets up the move on the final corner. Might not be enough, but he's going to have a look as they go down the front straight. Come over the crest through turn 1. I don't think he's close enough. He is. He's going for the dive at turn 2. Andretti hairpin. His favorite move, and he gets it. Suarez moves up to 3rd place. Rounds out the podium with 2 laps remaining.
Oh man. The car's definitely strong.
What's happening?
What?
My car just did
Turtle
the
is-
most wild thing I've ever seen.
Turtle is upside down.
That was the most wild shit I've ever seen.
Alright then, interesting.
Oh shit, yeah.
I need the replay.
Yeah, you want to save the replay after this. I'm curious what
What the
happened
fuck did I watch?
there. I think if you can save the replay and like send me a recording of what happened from your end there.
Double yellows. Watch out.
I'll edit that
Oh,
into
I
the
got
highlights.
you.
One more
I'll
lap.
edit that into
Keep
the
it together.
highlights.
We'll win this. The lap time was 1:32.86. Sector 3 is
As Walu
1.6
comes around
seconds
onto the
off pace.
final lap now. Not going to have any sort of problems. 14 seconds over 2nd place.
I mean, it's a caution, so.
Ah, well.
Got double yellows. Double yellows.
Oh yes, I see the yellow flag there now.
Yeah.
So, race is going to finish under yellows, which, that's perfectly fine.
It's
The
fine,
race
yeah.
is pretty
It was
much decided anyway. The
Basically
top
decided
3,
anyways.
like,
Well,
Castro
also-
was not going to catch up to Suarez.
I was
I
trying
will,
to end it on
I
the
will
yellow.
maintain that NASCAR doing the show and what? Huh? Wait a minute. What? The safety car like glitched behind me for a second.
Double yellows.
Yeah,
Watch
I
out.
watched the safety car, like, stop there. And then...
That was
it
probably
wasn't-
me tabbing in and
It
out.
stopped, maybe.
Okay.
But like
That
it
makes
stopped,
sense.
and then it was like behind me, and I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, because, like, everyone, like, froze up for a second. I was like, did I disconnect? But then you reacted, so I was like, oh, what happened?
That was weird. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
alt tabbed.
Races ending under caution does not make the race bad.
Indeed.
A green flag finish, is not a requirement for a race.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
But NASCAR
I
is
was
more
not trying to get
interested
the
in
yellow, but then my car
entertainment
started
and the
doing
show.
wild things.
Oh.
That's weird.
I think I figured out what the standings and splits thing does, because it doesn't affect anything on my end, but I assume it affects something on the broadcaster end. So I can turn on the standings
probably.
and splits for them. Ah. That's useful.
Okay.
We've got double yellows, double yellows.
Alright, well, if we ever actually get, like, another person to do race director or race director and broadcaster, and we do another thing like this, then that would be useful. But anyway, as we come around, under yellows, behind the safety car, Walu takes the victory. Race is complete.
Paul did the
Man.
ingenious idea. He was like, yeah, let's add 2 more laps onto it, so it's 69.
Oh!
Oh!
Nice!
That
I didn't even
wasn't
realize.
even
God
thinking. Yeah, I intended that the whole time.
Glorious. Well, there we go.
I only thought about it because I was like, well, I'm out of this race, and I don't have anything to think about.
I'll see that replay. No burnouts,
glorious.
though.
All right.
Oh well.
Let's jump a new win onto Walu, and that is 5 points for Walu, and
5 points.
4 points for Turtle, which means let's reorganize this now. Can I do that and then like that? Oops, no, that's. I want to put that one there. That one there. Actually, I think I want to put that one down there. Oops, I did a thing. Trying to organize this. And then that one goes there. Alright. Let's sort these positions out. 2 and 3. What? Check that it's all correct. It should be correct. Thank you. You did let me save. Good. That was weird. Anyway, is the window capture still set up? No, it's not. Excel. There we go. All right. So, after that race, with Walu coming in first, Walu is now first overall with 40 points, with Turtle falling behind in 38, and me with the 37 that I left off last time.
What a shakeup.
Indeed. This is going to be interesting because I don't have faith in being able to beat the oval.
Yeah, but it's Daytona, so
Yeah.
That's where I want to win.
Yeah.
I'll go away. There we go. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, next week. Literally 7 days from now, we're going to be doing 250 miles of Daytona, 100 laps, and then as a bonus round, we'll also do another Indy Thunder with the Gen 1s, because we realized, well, Indy is the only track, the only oval in the game that actually causes chaos in Thunder.
Yep.
So
We had to do what we had
we
to
can't
do.
do any other ovals. But that'll be fine. We'll do
That'll be
Indy
fun.
Thunder with the Gen 1 Indy cars, and we'll do Daytona 250 with the modern Indy cars. So that will look forward to that next week, 7 days from now. That is the 12th. Yes, the 12th of November or the 11th of November for other time zones.
Same time
so,
we started
yeah.
today.
Yep, exactly. Same time as always.
Yep.
Same time
That's
as
true.
always. So,
Always.
hope you guys enjoyed that. Why is the Discord overlay not on here? Oh, apparently I don't have the races Discord overlay on this scene, but that's fine. Anyway, so that was fun. I enjoyed commentating that one.
You did a great job. That was fun. That would be fun to get, a commentator or I don't know. I'd try it sometime just for fun. Yeah.
Yeah. We can do
But
like
no,
a
you did a great job. You
bonus
kept
or something?
the kept the looking through the field, finding
Yeah,
the
did my
reports
best
on everybody.
Again, it's kind of hard to do that. I suppose it'd be easier again, like with race director and broadcaster, because then the broadcaster only has to focus on commentating. The race director doesn't have to care about the commentating. So
Sure,
because I was
the-
doing both, I
yeah.
had to kind of put my focus elsewhere. But
I think you still
yeah.
did a good job with it.
Yeah, that's so
I'm
good.
glad.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, that was a lot of fun. So, again, next week. And also, before I forget, I think same time tomorrow is also probably going to be a stream. I don't know how many people are going to be joining, but it is a collab. We're going to be doing a party game by the name of Microworks, which is a free game on Steam. No idea who's going to be joining that. At the moment, it is just marked as me, Nightblood, and Day. So we'll see. I'll let the server know. I'll ping the server again, see if
Yeah.
anyone missed it the first time.
If I'm awake, I'll join.
I might be busy,
All right.
so that's the only reason I didn't
Yeah, that's all right.
ready up.
That's all right.
Sometimes the Sunday nights are a little hard depending on what's going on. This one I figured
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
a little busy, but I'll try and make, like,
Understandable.
if you do party animals or something sometime, because
Yeah, we'll
I do
try
have
and do
that
Party
one ready
Animals
to go.
sometime soon. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe. And
Yes.
we will see you guys next time.
Next week.
Goodbye. Next week,
Goodbye.
yes.
Thanks for watching, everybody. That was fun.
Indeed.
Only a few more minutes, then I get to see this wild shit that happened.